And honestly, because I was even saying this, right? 'Cause I don't know. I sometimes I like to piss people off for no reason. So
Absolutely,
I'm
we know about you.
so, so I was telling Maz like, listen. So basically, I know you don't really care about this. Actually, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about this. But end of the game, you fight Ganon, who's a dragon, and you're on a dragon. And I'm like, this is 100 million times better than Luffy riding Momo to fight Kaido. like no reason. I'm just picking that fight with random
Big in
people. Like for
Tokyo.
no
I
for
wanna
no
be big in
reason.
Tokyo.
Shit.
Big
Niggas
in
don't even know what a
Tokyo.
Zelda
I
is.
wanna
I'm
be
like, yeah,
big in
shit better.
Tokyo.
Gerard.
Big in Tokyo. I wanna
Fuck
be
it.
big in Tokyo.
I
Big
don't
in
get twisted. I
Tokyo.
mean what I
wanna
said,
be
but I'm
big in
just being a
Tokyo.
dickhead.
Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want.
Shit was great.
Wear all the bape that I want. Buy all the J's that I want.
I'll bet because
With
even
any
just
girl
watching
that I
her one
want.
time,
Drive
I
any
mean, well, I
car
always
that
had your
I
shit
want.
open,
I'm
but
always
just
out
fucking
of
on
the
my phone, I was
country.
doing other
I'm
shit.
sorry if
But at one
I
time,
ain't
I don't even know
home.
what Bossy was
If
doing,
the
but
money
like it was
ain't
like
calling,
it was kind of like
never
raining. It
answer
was kind
my
of like a
phone.
typhoon. He
You
was
can
like
see the
falling
flow in my
down
chakra.
and shit, using
Always
the
smoking
glider
homegrown.
and shit. And I
You
think
know
the
the
thing was
boy
like trying to
love
shoot like
ramen.
fucking like
Probably
tornadoes at
sipping
you and
on
shit. You was
miso.
for. I'm like,
I
bro, that
know
should
a
look
spot that
epic
has
as
deals.
fuck.
I got a spot
That
that
was
has
the most
deals.
fun boss fight in the
Wait
game.
till
All
I
things
get a
considered.
I'm
kimono.
like, bro, that
Swag
look
it out in my
epic as
dojo.
fuck. What the
Some
fuck
girls are
ain't fuck
asking for
Kaido,
a
dog?
I guess
Have
it's
fuck
half
CP
Kyoto.
zero. Fuck
You
them
get what
niggas.
poppin' in Kyoto. I ball with all of my nakamas. I dance with all of my nakamas. I drink with all of my nakamas, yeah.
I knew it was
I only
bad, but I'm like,
listen
it's
to
June?
call. I touch down with peace.
I'm like, what happened to
Hiro Isekai.
what happened?
Tsunada Irekai.
What happened?
You are my enemy.
Wait,
You are no friend of me.
it was May
You
12th,
covered in
one Friday
jealousy.
ago. What
We only
happened?
drink Hennessy.
It's summer now.
Big
Spring
in
done.
Tokyo. I
Damn,
wanna be
that's
big
crazy.
in Tokyo. Big in
Why am I
Tokyo.
hot?
I
Why
wanna
am I
be
getting
big in
delirious in my room?
Tokyo.
Like,
Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. When I got money, you know it. When you got money, you blow it. How much you caught me a rollie? I'm living like Zach and Cody. We like from young in the OG. From young, we learned to maneuver. I pick up and skirt in a Uber. I grew
That's
up
so
in
crazy.
Scooters. No tell, but I think I'm cooler.
just started
I
doing
used
it.
to sleep with a deuce.
Live
I'm the moon
reaction.
god, got the juice. You switching sides like the man Bruce. Tight circle, cut the
happened so
loose
complicated?
ends. No, I can go on vacation. You cannot
You
escape
on
from the
Monday?
matrix. I wrote all this shit in the
Unpublish it,
basement.
do another stream
Art is my
because
new
I have to unpublish that
occupation.
stream. I'm like,
Let's
what the
meet
fuck
up
was
at
I on?
Kennedy
I made
Station.
three more.
I've been at studio all
I'm
day.
taking 30
I'd rather
shots
just
to get
make
30
it the
points.
hard way.
I'm trash.
Sitting back while
Some-
I'm looking up. Remember backyards cooking
Sometimes
up.
you
I
Jedi
just
mind
wanna
trick
be big.
yourself.
I wanna be
I be
big.
doing the same thing.
Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo.
I probably
I
did the
wanna
same
be
exact shit.
big in Tokyo.
I'm not gonna
Drink all
probably
the
did
sake
stream
I
on
want.
2 different days.
Read all
One
the
for each
manga I
fucking,
want.
one for each
Wear all
channel.
the
That's
bape that I
crazy.
want.
They just
Buy
do it
all
at
the
one
J's
time.
that I want.
And then chop
With
it up
any
your
girl
fucking
that I
video editor.
want.
It's so crazy.
Drive any car that I want. Try any car that I want.
We're making these shorts. Alright, let's go to this the thing screen. Is it Onko? Yes. I'll put my camera on in a second. In a little bit, I'm eating a burger. I don't think I ate yesterday. I think I forgot
Oh
to
my
eat.
goodness. Here he
So-
go again with this shit, man.
So-
Every single gym rat got an eating disorder.
You know,
Not a single one here. Every single last one here.
You know what's crazy? I don't disagree with that. It's either eat too much, too little, or at the worst possible times of the day. Like, oh, I eat at like 3 a.m. before I go to sleep once. And I'm like, what is wrong with us? I don't disagree
Every
with
single
that.
last one. It's so crazy. I hate to see it.
Oh, man. I've been better, but yeah, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't forget to eat sometimes. But welcome to episode 11 of Views. I put Views from the Watchtower. That's the wrong fucking stream title. So did everyone just relax? We change it to
Edit
Flame
that.
One? Because that's crazy oversight. I gotta go check. I gotta go to YouTube and check what episode we were on. I gotta do the playlist. Give me a second. That's my bad. I thought I was doing comics. I was in the wrong. I'm thinking of Spider Man. That's my fault. I got Spider Man on the brain. I won't lie to you.
Our nigga said was web ball. You look inside his brain, web ball,
Really
web
quickly.
swing. That's
Web
it. Nothing
swing.
else.
Maximum Spider. You know what game I forgot I played that I was thinking about too? because I was talking about Miles. I'm like, I did play the game after Shattered Dimension. I completely forgot about Spider-Man: Edge of Time.
Oh yeah,
I just erased that memory from the canon of my life. I'm like, how did I forget about that shit?
yeah, because those two games pretty much came out at the same time. I don't know if they're direct sequels to one another, but they
I think
pretty much came out at the same time,
I think they were
one after
supposed
the
to.
other.
I don't remember because it's been a while, but I think what it really was is like it may not have been a direct sequel, but it was in the same kind of like vein of that. Remember, the Shattered Dimensions was like Spider-Man Noir from the past, present Peter
Yeah,
Parker, future Peter Parker, and this one was just like present and future working in tandem to affect things that are happening in the past and the future with Alchemax. So it was kind of like a similar thing, but we trimmed out some of the fat, so it was just two Spider-Man. It was just Peter and Miguel. But that was a cool game. What am I gonna name this? Name this? I'm just gonna put Game of the Year for now. I'll change the title later. But my bad, guys.
yeah, they think about it.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna play Shadow Dimensions. I'm gonna make a superhero month where I just play nothing but video games based off of comic book heroes and
You play
shit. I think I'm gonna play.
your Cape Slur. Put your cape
Yup,
on.
yup, absolutely. I'll probably play Shattered Dimension, the PC version, because that's the version where the meme comes from, with the quick time events. The bitch was burning, was fucking trapped to the chair, and it was burning, and you gotta try to save her. But if you press the fucking wrong QTE, Spider-Man just gets flat on the fucking floor, and I'm gonna die, and then it just blows the fuck up. Yeah, I'm playing that. I'm playing that, dog. I'm playing that.
We're here for it. But okay, welcome to episode 11. Sorry about that. We're here. Let you know
Yeah.
Simi gotta be here. Yeah, what you
Shit,
been
I can
playing?
turn my camera on too, if you want.
How does that help me?
You're right, it doesn't.
I think I could if we went on camera on Discord, I can like stream that, but another day. I'm
But
crying because I'm like you turning your camera on your computer. Unless I hook someone up, doesn't let them see.
ain't gonna see shit. Ha. All they're gonna do is fucking increase the bandwidth. But we have been chilling. You know, funny enough, ever since I started my journey, my first step on this fucking content creation path, I've only really been playing video games while I stream. So pretty much only like for 2 hours a day. And even still, my numbers are pretty normal for when I was playing games without this. So essentially, I've beaten like about 30 games right now. So if I keep this pace up, I'll probably hit like 40-ish by the end of the year. But currently I am playing the Silver Case, a part of Detective / Sleuthing Month on my channel. That is Hio Kaniku. Fantastic game. It is Suda51's debut game. Came out on the PS1.
Oh, really?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's why it kind of seemed familiar. Okay.
Yes. Yep. It absolutely does. When Suda51 left, Human, which is now known as Spike Chunsoft, made his own developer and / publisher Grasshopper Interactive, and then made his first game, which was Silver Case. So that was what we're playing first during my Detective / Sleuthing Month marathon, and I thoroughly enjoy it. The game is raw, and not only that, but that boy Kusabi, oh my god, that nigga's hilarious. Old nigga that just curse, and this shit is so funny. Sumio over there falling in love with a serial killer. Kusabi's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what's wrong with you dumbass kids. Want to romanticize everything. That shit was funny. But we playing that. I beat a game on my Steam Deck over the weekend. Blue Fire. Terrible. I'm going to talk about it later.
Oh,
and
really?
then finally,
It wasn't hidden?
Dog, boy, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it.
I'm
Don't
about to
worry.
scratch it off the list right now. Damn.
And then finally, just today, I finally got the final ending. What you see on the screen. I finally completed Needy Girl Overdose to completion. And man, oh man. What a game. What a game. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It is on screen right now.
Yeah, you see that girl, Ame. We love you, Ame. But yeah, nah, fucking fantastic game. Fantastic VN. That's actually my first VN back. And it's so funny because I said I wanted 11 Eyes to be my first VN back when I play VNs again. It wasn't. It's going to be my fucking third because Needy Girl Overdose is a VN. The Silver Case is a VN. So that's already 2. I don't even know if I'm going to play another one before I even get to touch 11 Eyes. But that's what we've been playing so far. Just beat 2 games pretty much one over the weekend and one like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, we've been chilling. We've been chilling. Going down the fucking lane, taking life one step at a time. The only thing that us humans can do.
Feel it. Well, everyone knows what I've been saying. Because I've been doing it here. 220 hours plus of Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda from May 12th to literally the last day of May. I pretty much put at least, I gotta say, at minimum 10 hours plus every day or something. So I can't. Maybe the math's not mathing. I don't know. There's a couple of days where I have to do some things, and I was highly annoyed. But I don't know what other games are really coming out that would, I suppose, be a contender. We spoke about it a little bit in yesterday's stream where people were saying Final Fantasy 16. I've really not seen any footage, so I have no idea. I'm a Final Fantasy guy. I would actually be shocked if Tears of the Kingdom doesn't win Game of the Year. Not that I care about this. I need people to understand this. I don't fucking care. Okay, what wins what award? Because it doesn't put any money in my pocket, and I don't feel extra validation because some conglomerate of losers decided that this is the best game. I don't care. This so we understand that. Because I feel like a lot of people are like that. I don't know if you get that sense where it's like, you see, I like God of War, got Game of the Year, therefore I'm the best. And it's like, no, you like God of War, bro. Like, good more power to you. It's not that serious. I'm not like that. I don't care. But I do think it's gonna win. I apparently it won it in 2017. I don't remember that. Did it win Breath of the Wild win in 2017? I don't remember that for some reason. But
I
did it win
believe
Game
it
of the
did.
Year? Okay.
I mean,
Plus,
listen,
don't multiple outlets also do it anyway? It's not just a game show. Like, doesn't
yeah.
So it's just like I swear I've seen sometimes where like multiple games have gotten Game of the Year. So like I don't think it means much. But so I don't stop holding that so near and dear to your heart. Sometimes go ahead.
Not only has multiple games won Game of the Year, because pretty much every journal / magazine, whatever, publisher, whatever, has its own freaking awards. But games that haven't won Game of the Year just come out with a Game of the Year edition anyways.
Yeah.
Like fucking I think it was Far Cry. Talk about coming out with a Game of the Year edition. I'm like, bro, Far Cry ain't with no fucking Game of the Year edition.
Was it nominated? See, I think it's one of those things because if it was nominated, they could be like, you see, we were nominated for Game of the Year. We didn't say that we were Game of the Year. You have to understand a lot of these outlets love those little stipulations. They just weasel their way out of some legalities and stuff like that. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Like
this type of bullshit.
I was trying to give. I will give you an example. That I was giving one of my friends who's getting into journalism, right? Where it'll be like sources near the White House say that the gunshots were at 3 a.m. Right? Yo, it could literally have just been a random person walking by, who was literally like near the White House, and like you're thinking like, oh, somebody who has ties to the White House, like a political figure. If no, could have literally been a homeless man who's outside the White House, and that's what they mean. like they do tricks. They do stupid little tricks like this that people don't pick up because they never actually studied media like I had to in journalism. So I catch this bullshit. So, anyways, keep going though.
I was just gonna say, as my coworker always says, in regards to fucking whatever the hell with 2017, don't ask me what happened yesterday because I don't remember.
Big facts. Yeah, big news, Morgans. Exactly. Yeah. No, I don't remember what I did this morning. But yeah, so just a couple of things I want to say about this game. I think it's a great sequel. I think it's one of those games that's somewhat retroactive. I think the biggest 3 criticisms of Breath of the Wild, in my opinion, are I think the boss fights are fucking dick on the ground, cock in a phallus in the palace. Okay,
shit, a new one, a new bar.
Like that. Those Blight Ganons were fucking awful. And the fight with Calamity Ganon is fucking terrible. Especially that fake last part where it's not even a fight. You know those cinematic fights that you can't lose? It's just to be spectacle? It's like one of those. Like, you abandoned all reason to become the beast. And I'm like, wait a minute. This fire is like swerving around me. It's not trying to hit me. Like, this is stupid. Right? So anyways. Yeah. Second one is the weapon breaking system. I actually, while it didn't personally bother me, I've always said that's a very fair and valid criticism. It was kind of annoying, especially when you had like 4 slots. Mind you, I found a bunch of Korok seeds. I got better weapons. I focused on durability up over attack power up and throwing power up, and I was good. I was Gucci. Plus, I had the Master Sword. It didn't run out of energy, but I always had a blade that would recover every 10 minutes. The last one was the story. I thought, as far as Legend of Zelda stories go, it was one of the weaker ones. I don't think it was good as Ocarina, as compelling as Twilight Princess, as epic as Skyward Sword, or anything of that nature. But when I kind of do like when I attach it to like this game, because and say like this is like a prequel that leads into this game, I think it somewhat recontextualizes the story and it makes it a little bit better retroactively. I'm not gonna go overboard and say hey, story. No, not gonna do that. But Breath of the Wild story now feels like an actual prelude to what's gonna happen because I think one of the things, because Timmy, I don't know if you know this, there was a mistranslation in that game where they say basically Ganon gave up on reincarnating properly and just became like a mindless creature of rage and malice because he couldn't win, but really it's supposed to say that he was unable to. They always said that his power was coming beneath Hyrule Castle, and in this game, you'll understand that he was literally sealed under the castle. So all he could do was let his hatred and power leak out to terrorize the kingdom because he was literally sealed. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so now that shit makes more sense. That's all I'm trying to say.
Ice Impact.
But I think this game has done everything, pretty much everything better. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'll have an answer for you in a year if I think I like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom more. I'm probably like Tears of the Kingdom more. I'll be honest, even though I'm not a recency bias guy. But I need more time to think about it because there's some things that I don't think are better. I think Zelda has some issues writing wise. I still think this is one of the weaker Ganondorfs, all things considered. He's raw, he's strong, he fuck niggas up. They think of bro. This man walked up to the king of Hyrule, like, oh, we want to be safe in your kingdom. Also, ain't your people extinct? Just you and your sister, right? That's crazy if she died, though. That'd be wild, bro. What the fuck? Like, what? How you bend the knee and start talking cat, bro? And then there's gonna be like, I think that man holds dark ambitions in his heart. He hid nothing. He hid nothing. He didn't hide a single piece of evil in his heart, bro. I couldn't believe that. But I think that man holds dark ambitions. Like, shut up. Just look at him. What good guy looks like that? I never seen a good guy in the history of my. I'm judging. I did a book by its cover. Fuck that. All right, but anyways, yeah. Not a perfect game, but it was really good. But I think it's gonna get Game of the Year. I'll be very shocked if it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure.
I can actually bet money. Square Enix is not powerful enough to beat Nintendo. Square Enix is also not powerful enough to beat the Twink. Sorry.
Yeah.
For Tetsuya Nomura, Twinks are not greater than the Elf Twink. It just is what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if freaking fucking Nomura's even working on 16, but the joke still stands. Them Final Fantasy, them Final Snooze, Final NyQuil Twinks, they not gonna beat out the fucking Elf Twink. It's just what it is. What it is. I can bet money on it.
The big shoe clown idiot that's gonna be reincarnated in the new world, and Disney meets Final Fantasy meets random characters that are made up. All right, it's not fire. that era's over. Let it go. Kingdom Hearts sucks. It's trash and shit. It's in the mud. Sorry. Tears is no-brainer for Game of the Year. Even developers are singing their praises. Okay, fair enough. Since mankind knew they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they became the peace, heaven or hell. The fact that Tears of the Kingdom has got an additional year for polish is just something 99% of the video game companies don't do. Don't give them credit for that. I hear you. I understand that, but don't give them credit for that. Yeah, that's the bare minimum. Finish the game before I put it out. Like what? We're not giving them credit for that. But I hear you.
God, Nintendo! You see, Nintendo is so much better because they don't come out with trailer when the game is not done and make you wait a whole 3 years. They just drop the game and man, whatever, dog. We got off all of that.
We're not giving them credit for finishing the game before they put it out. Okay, what? I understand. I'm pretty sure there was a showcase for FF or some kind of people on the broadcast playing Tears of the Kingdom, praising it. Tears of the Game of the Year. All right, well. We'll see what happens. But again, I don't have any investment in this. I still want to say that the first game I played this year really did set a standard, and I still really, really like Chained Echoes. I fucking love that game. That was a great way to start my year from a gaming standpoint, all things considered. I want to give that game the credit. It's flowers. I probably still should make that review. I'm so fucking lazy. I don't want to edit shit no more. I just don't want to edit. I'm so tired. I just want to talk, upload my VOD, and go on my day at this point. When finishing the
Honestly.
game is uncommon among AAA games. Yeah, we're like that 1 minute is hilarious. Who has who has Tears of the Kingdom? Everyone raises their hands. Who has like over 100 hours? Everyone raises their hand. Who beat the main story? Everyone's hand goes down. We just explore it, baby. Go ahead, Timmy. Then I have a question I want to ask you about Zelda.
Shit, I don't even want to say nothing, but yeah, shout out to Twink, I guess. You know, I don't know nothing about him,
Mhm.
but shout out him. He be getting
So,
bitches and stuff.
so yeah, he really does. He's short king for real. He's 5'1". Told you
Short King, mama, hey.
the trio of 5'1" niggas that I rate: Kenshin, Levi, Link. Okay, I think they're all about like 5'1". I'm like, yo, these are some short kings. You know what I'm saying? Put respect. You have watched your sister play a couple of Legend of Zelda games. You remember which ones they were or no?
Yeah. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and
Skyward?
yep. No, well, she had Skyward, but I didn't watch her play it, unfortunately.
Well, I think no. Didn't you get that for her recently? Actually, her
No, I
birthday
got her
game?
Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
No, she had she bought the freaking limited edition, whatever the hell of Skyward Sword, or the original Wii version and shit. But you needed the fucking the extra shit to increase the
Ah,
sensitivity of the Wiimote.
the
Yeah,
Wii
it
Mute
came with a
Motion
special
Plus.
one. Yeah. It came with a Master Sword colored fucking Wiimote and shit. I remember that. But yeah, I didn't get to watch her play that. But those are the ones that I watch her play and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna ask your general opinions, but this what Law said. Yo, something. When are you gonna help me bully Nai into playing Higurashi on stream? It's funny that we kind of just spoke about it. Like, I want to dedicate like just a month and just go. Just I'm not like obviously Tower God Kubera, but other than that, when I stream, it's gonna be that. And now that I'm like, it's weird. Like I think playing Zelda on stream so much for so long has not made me like antsy at 2 hours. Even yesterday, I was streaming for like 4 hours. I don't get antsy quickly anymore, which will help for longer play sessions. Like I could sit here for 6 hours and be fine now. You know what I'm saying? So there's
Yeah,
that.
it helped him
But yeah,
level up.
based on like what you see and what you remember or not, like what did you did or did not like about the game, or did it move you, not move you, or just something you did to like bond with your sister? You weren't thinking about all those
Well,
things.
I mean, it's so funny too because you know Zelda has a very big history in my household. Freaking since even um when I was a wee lad, I probably was actually before I guess before I fucking was born because Ocarina of Time came out when 96. When did that game come out? I
I
mean,
want to
yeah,
say
Ocarina of Time.
I want to say 98, but that made Majora's Mask. Keep talking and I'll look it up.
Yeah, so essentially what I'm getting at is my mom always loved um buying my sister those games. She thoroughly enjoyed whenever a new one came out because she loved buying my sister those games. And I just enjoyed watching her play those games. And I mean, I think just based off of what I seen, of course, being outside looking in, not actually. Well, I did play a little bit of Wind Waker. I played all the way up to like the very first dungeon. You find them
98,
fucking like
November
or
98, 98.
okay, so I was born. I was one, but
He said,
I
I have life. I do that too. I'm like, oh, 93, 90. Well, hold on. Oh, March? I'm alive.
so yeah, I played a little bit of Wind Waker, but like I mean, I play, and funny enough, I played quote unquote Ocarina of Time, but you know how I was playing video games back then. You know how I played freaking Super Mario 64. All I did is freaking Ocarina and try to make the fucking horse go in the water. The horse not going in the water. I'm like, why? Then I try to jump off the bridge. The horse not jumping off the bridge. I'm like, why? Why? Was I so suicidal as a child? I don't know, but hey, man, listen. That shit crazy. But anyways, I thought it was pretty fantastic games. Now, of course, back then watching them, they confused me. But now I pretty much understand the game loop and
Mhm.
shit. Essentially, you know, you have your side stuff that can get you better equipment and increase your max health. And pretty much the main stuff is it's a dungeon, aka or a level that you have to go through, and then at the end you fight a fucking boss. And
Mhm.
just the difference is that the game, and even since the inception of the series during the isometric days, it's more open world, quote unquote, and not linear level to level base, like just a small box that you move from point A to point B, and then the game loads a completely new level. It's pretty much kind of like an overworld where everything is already there. And so actually, you could kind of say it has a bit of more Metroidvania in there, since there are shit that's inaccessible unless you have the right stuff. But no, I think the games are pretty solid. I just for whatever reason, it's just one of these things that I'm just indifferent on. I just never played before. I don't have any interest on playing, but I don't have an issue with him. Like I don't have an issue with Link. You see the way I have an issue with Kirby?
Kirby.
I don't have an issue with Link. See Kirby, that fucking ugly ass fucking Poyo pink tumor. No, I hate him. But
Poyo.
Link, I don't got no problem with him. Don't speak
Falco?
no human language.
Falco?
Freaking-
Wait, hold on. Falco punch. You ever heard of Falco, bro? Falco? Nah, because my question, my next question was gonna be if you had any slight interest in like the newer ones at all, considering you have a decent history there. Like it's not like go out your way to play. I mean like literally like if like someone was like, here's the game for free and you had like the time to play it, would you engage or give it a fair shot? It basically,
you know, it's so funny because I pretty much live in that exact scenario because Breath of the Wild, the actual physical cartridge is in my house, and I have a fucking Switch.
Yeah, but you have to play handheld the whole time though.
I mean, yeah, that's a fact, but I didn't want the fucking full version anyways, because not only would that going to collect even more dust, but I was never going to fucking play using my fucking desktop. When that shit came, I know for a fact none of them games even hitting above 60, so what the fuck I'm wasting my time for?
Plus there's Ryujin and Yuzu, whatever. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. I could play all of that shit on my Steam Deck at a better fucking resolution, a better frame rate. That's so crazy. But anyways, it's like I was watching my sister play a little bit of Breath of the Wild. I do thoroughly enjoy the fucking physics engine in that game. Just watching the enemies go flying, like you fucking Luffy in East Blue, every time you kill them, it's so satisfying to me. It's like therapeutic. I love shit like that. Just watching them just with a fucking dust cloud behind them and everything, that shit is fucking awesome. But I mean, hey, maybe one day. I don't know, because it's just one of those things that it just never happened. Like, again, I
totally get it. It's I would like, as much as I rag on like Final Fantasy or like Dragon Quest or something, I really don't have any smoke. I just not playing them. I just don't play them. Like it really isn't like a ill will. Like I hate fucking Cloud. He's a loser. I just don't get up. I don't like Sephiroth. Oh my god! Like I don't get up for that. It's just like, hey, you having fun? Good for you. No, and I turn to the right and go back to what I'm doing. That's kind of so I get that. So that's what I was wondering, because at the end of the day, there's something I've always been interested in that I finally gave it a shot. You know, like I finally got into Metal Gear and like I keep wanting to say Fire Emblem, Resident Evil. I don't know why. REFE. I keep thinking Anyways, yeah. So like I could come around. It might take me a bunch of years, but I'll come around eventually. Especially if it's like a seamless, easy way for me, which is usually sailing the high seas, to just kind of play them all. So yeah.
Yeah, it probably the same thing with me because I've already played fucking some Zelda likes. I already have fucking what is the name of that game? Fucking Tunic. Yeah, Tunic. That game is fucking gas. So I'm like, well, I mean, if this game is gas, I might as well just go play fucking Zelda 1, right? Fucking Blue Fire is a Zelda like as well with the fucking the way the story is presented. You know, and we're gonna talk about the game, don't we? We're gonna talk about that game. You know, that game is not fucking good, and it's so unfortunate. And then there was another one. Oh well, but it's just like fuck, what the name is that game? That fucking Ubisoft game. What it was like? Oh, Ubisoft came out their own Breath of the Wild, but they just put
Phoenix Immortal Rise. I keep forgetting that existed. I keep forgetting about that. I gotta play that.
Yeah, that too.
I gotta know. Because I play Genshin.
I'll probably eventually get to that point, but it's like, yeah, I don't have no problem with him. Again, I played a bit of Wind Waker, and the bit that I played, I had no problem with it at all. Like it wasn't, I wasn't like, oh my god, I hate this or I can't do this. It's just something like, I don't know, maybe because it just since I watched my sister play a lot of the mainline ones from beginning to end, I didn't feel the need to or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. But hey, you never. I like to say as I get older in life, never say never.
Okay. And the only other game I played was Ocarina of Majora's Mask. I was having technical issues with the emulator. Ocarina of Time was great though. Didn't expect a game that old to be that good.
That fucking last comment just gave me psych damage.
I know, but I'm like, do I want to be old man who yells at cloud today? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't think that way. Like, quality is quality. A lot of things are timeless, or withstand the test of time for many, 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 many years. It's kind of the reason why, like, when I watch current things, I don't like when they use like, I won't say the boomer. I'm about to say like Zoomer, like millennial, like, yo, it's Liddy fam, or it's like this was made in 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like you fully sometimes tell me what something is. Anyways, but yeah, no, like Ocarina is a great game. It's still a great game. I still think the very first Legend of Zelda is a great game. I don't think the second one aged well, personally speaking. But yeah. The last thing I was gonna say is that I genuinely think that I don't know what your stance is really on open world games like that. I don't know if you're indifferent, you just whatever. As long as it's a good game,
I
you
like
don't
them a
care.
lot.
Yeah, like I find that the reason that this game, these last two games especially resonate with me so strongly is obviously because Zelda's probably, if I think about it at this point in my life, because Danganronpa has let me down. Kingdom Hearts has let me down. And if I think about some other, some other games like this is probably my favorite video game franchise, long running. Where like there's very few games in this franchise I don't like. I dislike. I'll probably tell you like for me, I hate saying I hate these games, but for me it's very telling if I don't play them again because every single Zelda game I've probably played at minimum 2 to 3 times. I've played the second Legend of Zelda once. I played
You know what's
Triforce
so
Hero
funny?
once and never looked back. Go ahead.
You know what's so funny is that was kind of like the norm for NES games slash Famicom games back then. You had the first game was fire, then the second game was straight dick, then the third game was good again. Because Castlevania went through the same shit.
That's
Castlevania 1
crazy. Because
fucking
sorry, not to cut you off, real quick. Mario, the Doki Doki remake, the second one was like trash. Like, what were we doing? What were we doing in that
God,
era? But go ahead,
bro,
go
it's
ahead.
son. It's some in the air in the 80s just had them freaking whatever time to make a sequel, they just started tweaking. Because Castlevania went through the same thing. First one, classic. Simon's Quest, one of the worst games ever created. What is going on? Something about the 80s, just whatever time to make a 2, everyone's brain just shut off.
Electric Boogaloo never hit in the 80s, bro. Oh man, yeah, that game I just don't think it's very fun. And Triforce Heroes is the one where you like it's like 3 of you, Luke, and you wear like different costumes. I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. If I had to pay money to play this, I'd be angry. But I played it for free. That's why I didn't care. Yeah. So those two, because even Hyrule Warriors, as much as I don't really like care for Musou games like that, I'm like, I made it work. I made it fun for myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I genuinely think that the reason that I like these games, I like games that basically let you do what you want and don't bombard me with tutorials on how to do whatever. Like, now, can you find out? And there's a way to find out how to do, where to go, and get tutorials and stuff like that. It's there for you if you really need it. But what I've always appreciated about that game, it kind of reminds me of an older school game. And again, Breath of the Wild initially is supposed to be like the first Zelda game, but 3D. It's like here's what you need to essentially solve every puzzle or overcome every obstacle. If you're smart, clever, and execute well enough, fuck off. And I'm like, thank you, bye. Don't talk to me. Like, don't talk to me.
Like,
don't stop. Don't tell me press A to confirm. I will hit you.
Oh boy, howdy.
I want to hit you right now. So and like I always say, my main thing about this game, aside from I actually like that we got away from the traditional Zelda formula, was it was the first game that I can remember, and maybe at least in a long time, that promoted my creativity instead of stymieing it, being like, no, do it the way I want. Whereas, like, hold on, if you want to take that, that claymore and use it as the electrical current to make it run to the door because you can't figure out the puzzle, you can do that. And I'm like, yeah, this is the one. Very
So it
simple.
sounds to me like you need you would that the immersive sim genre would be right up your alley. Well, you'd have to find the right immersive sim because most of them are stealth games. But yeah, because essentially Breath of the Wild is just a fucking open world immersive sim, in the sense that, of course, we have to define what an immersive sim is. But in the sense that it's a game that's open world, not level to level, and that the fucking mechanics interact with each other, because that's all that is and shit.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the immersive sim genre is very niche, and it not only is it niche, but it's fucking hard to do. That being said, though, to answer your question, no, I like open world games. They're actually probably the game type that I play the most outside of FPSs or just shooters in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with them. I have to take breaks like in between them because I can't.
They're hard to play back to back, in my opinion.
Yes, absolutely.
Like,
Especially
I can't play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 after playing the game. I need a break.
Ooh, boy, ain't that game like longer than the fucking second one? I don't know, but
I know I need at least 100 hours. That's minimum.
man, and everybody on my time. You see me. You know me. I am a very enthusiastic Pyra enjoyer, but they dropped that DLC. Niggas talking about some. Oh, Rex Raw now. I said no. Fuck, he's not. Just because you made him taller and you fucking gave him abs don't mean shit. He's still a burger to me. All I still see is the same little shit with his fucking thigh windows out, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Now everybody's about, oh, look how raw Rex is. Now I said, man, get the fuck out of my face with this shit. But yeah, I gotta take breaks between those games, man. Especially the ones that aren't as well made. That shit. And by a break, that break could last somewhere between a week and like fucking 3 months. Playing fucking Assassin's Creed Origin and Odyssey, I had to take big break, boy. Oh my god, I still haven't touched Valhalla. That's how much of a big break I had to take.
I've played more of that than you have, probably.
Yeah, literally. Probably because I never even installed the game yet, and I bought it.
I had like a good 6-hour session at my friend's house one day. You know my real house. I was there playing it for like a good 6 hours because he left and he didn't come back for like a while. I spent this game trying to cheese every single puzzle. I did. Every shrine I pretty much didn't solve properly for the most part. Auto build a godsend. Can't believe I spent half of my first playthrough not knowing it. I got mine really late because I didn't really know about it like or really know how to get it. The Joshua and making thing, but also I adventure, but I won't lie to you. The auto build stuff is something I do now that I've beat the game. Now I'm creating stupid abominations to fuck around and destroy monsters with. But during my original playthrough, I was more focused on like leveling up and things of that nature. Open world's a little oversaturated. I do like my fair share of level style games and like some Max Payne. I respect that. I know, me too. I still like other types of games. I don't think every game should be open world, but when open world's done right, it's fucking great. I agree. And the crazy thing about it is when I think about it is for some reason the first open world game that I could think of that I really played was Xenoblade Chronicles X. Or I guess Xenoblade may be the first one. I guess probably that counts. That game's a little more linear in some ways, but
yeah, well, I would say that freaking JRPGs they're more at least Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is, but for the most part JRPGs are pseudo open world because you don't have any access to the actual open world, and by the time you do, it's fucking empty and shit.
Yeah. But Xenoblade Chronicles X, where like we're all on Mira and like we're all on kind of like one map. Yes, it's segregated by territories, but it's not segregated in the sense that it's like I have to displace and like you know what I'm saying. Like I could just fly there with my scale and shit like that. So yeah, I guarantee AAA games are going to try to take notes from Tears of the Kingdom. They should though. Like I even think maybe Breath of the Wild inspired some of the games that came out in some ways, but don't get it twisted. Like a lot of things that Breath of the Wild does, other games have done it. It's just like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have done certain things really well. Like, I'm sorry, me and you always joke. We always make the joke about it being the first game ever. How people act like, oh my god, you can cook, you can craft, and I'm like, you can do this in other games, right? Like, you can climb every surface, and I'm like, there's other games where you can climb. Like Breath of the Wild didn't invent these things. Did they have like a nice cauldron where they mismatched and put all the right ingredients together to make something special? Sure, but you don't have to act like it's the first game that's done everything. You don't have to do that. I'm not going that far. They're so annoying with that shit. That's the one thing I'll say.
I was about to say that. I was like, very interesting that you say that, Omar Kun, because fucking Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom did not invent a single fucking mechanic. That's the funny part. Every single thing that you could do in both of those games have been done before numerous times. It's just that it's done really well. And this is the first time that y'all seen it in a Nintendo game. Yeah. But hey, very first video game ever created. Oh my god, you can play as a character? Oh shit.
It's literally going like voice acting in my Mario Sunshine. Like, I shouldn't be surprised when Nintendo don't fucking talk. So I was just like, oh shit. Like, you don't get credit for that. Like, Nintendo sucks. I'll never stop saying that. They're garbage. Now, shout out to Aonuma and his team. They made some fire with Zelda. They cooking over there, but yeah. Anyways, let's not linger on Zelda for too long. This was supposed to be a Zelda stream. I just wanted to start there because I obviously played the game, so it's kind of on my mind. But yeah, last thing I'm gonna say is Twilight Princess Ganondorf still better. So is Wind Waker. I'm mixed on Ocarina. I'm still thinking about that one. So yeah, hopefully video game companies allow their creators more time to actually release a finished game. The only thing I could tell you is do not expect that from the Pokemon Company and or / Game Freak. That shit's coming out every 2 years, no matter what they have done. Okay, it's coming out every 2 years. When Pokemon fucking Concrete and Brick comes out and the shit's not done and it's in 1 FPS, do not be shocked. Okay.
My answer to that is stop playing fucking AAA games. Just play indie games and play AA games. Stop playing AAA games and stop playing games published by fucking bigwigs. If you once you stop worrying about them niggas over there, I promise you're gonna start playing more games that's complete. I promise you that.
The most freeing thing that I can say happened to me in 20, because like a lot of things that I think people complain about today, I'm ahead of the curve. I'm not trying to act like I'm some great prognosticator. I really and truly, the problem is I get irritated a lot quicker than most people do. So 2015, where people are with, oh, I think games are some, I was already there. With Hollywood being creatively bankrupt, I was already there. Because I will say, I always give credit. Like Undertale's it's not like an underground game. It's well known. I understand that, but it's the first game where I truly kind of understood the concept of me playing an independent indie game. And that's also around the time where I stopped really getting into the big two comics of Marvel and DC, and I was more Image, Valiant, Dark Horse. You know what I'm saying? Like I went around, I guess, mainstream legacy media to find the things that I want. Is it more work because is this to get the same level of publicity? So yes, I have to do my due diligence to go find it. Sure, but I actually find it more rewarding than me having to be like, oh, well, Marvel's not putting out any good shit. It's like, go read Invincible and stop fucking bitching. Go read something
There
good.
it is.
Like you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs, like, why won't Hulu, Netflix, or Sony put out the thing? And like, bro, that's out there. You're lazy and you refuse to look. And trust me, I
There it is.
understand. I say this as somebody who understands because I've been there. I was a Paper Mario super stan for the first 3 games. Then they put up dick ass Sticker Star, and I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, it was a 3DS. I'm gonna go back to console. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw fucking College Flash. I'm like, this looks like Sticker Star Part 2, Origami King, and I'm like, dang, it's over. Like, oh, why won't Nintendo? I'm fucking whining and bitching on the internet like Arlo, fucking the pupper guy, the Arlo guy. Like I'm bitching and whining just like him. I'm watching his videos. I'm in the comments. Yeah, yeah. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I got Bug Fables. I got Born of Bread coming out. I got Seahorse Saga. There's so many things in that vein. They're like spiritual successors, if you will, or like people who like that kind of style of game that are doing their own thing, and they're not beholden to the like Mario IP, so they could make what they want with these fucking bugs in their own world in Bulgaria. We play Spy Car, shit's lit.
Yup,
Born
there
of
it is.
Bread, nigga was cooked. They cooked him in the oven like he's actually like a loaf of bread or whatever. Like, and I'm like, this is actually way more fun. I'm having a better time with this, and the best part, I'm getting more games, and I'm paying less money. Like,
There it is.
I like for 2 AAA games, I can get like 10 indie games. Just
And
just
there
food for
it
thought.
is.
Food for thought, man. Think
And
about it.
then now this is very interesting. I was having this conversation with Vince, and I even had my conversation with my sister a little bit to dive just a little bit into the psychological thing, not a little too much, but it's just the tough realization that, and I hate to say this because I hate propping myself up in any way, shape, form, and capacity,
For me, it
but
depends.
it's just the difference of realizing that you're not a casual, and that the way the casual mindset thinks and that the hardcore mindset thinks is completely different. And I hate to think this way, but that just is what it is. Most people, they're not going to go click a tag and then scroll. They're not going to, oh, let me look through this store. Oh, let me look through the
What does
freaking the
my
S.
favorite YouTuber think?
And there it is. Let me look through alphabetical and go to like S or like the Z or where the special characters are at or something. No, they're never going to do that. They're not going to go explore. All they're going to do is play what's in front of them, play what's told to them, play what's shown to them. And that's just that. Even if they like that shit a lot, they are never going to fucking explore. It's just something I can't fathom because not only did I not grow up like that, but I don't consume anything like that. If I like something enough, I'm gonna want to experience more of its kind, and I'm gonna go search for it. But other people, they just flat out do not do that shit. Period. They just period. Like they're just not how they're fucking hardwired or whatever the hell. And it's very strange to me, but it just is what it is, and that's how fucking them companies everywhere, not only in fucking video games, but just everywhere when it comes to entertainment and consumerism. That's how they get their money. They prey on that type of shit. But
Yeah,
you know,
they
it is
prey
what
on
it is.
your lack of knowledge or willing to or lack of will to do your due diligence on your own.
Yup, exactly. And it's this thing, yeah, because it's like, bro, even if you didn't come from an era before the fucking internet where you had to pick your sorry ass up and go to the video game store, and then if you wasn't rich, so you didn't have no fucking magazine subscription, you didn't have which came with a VHS to show you fucking game trailers and shit, or you wasn't rich enough to have a fucking computer and a subscription to PC Gamer, so it came with a fucking demo disc every month with like fucking 30 demos on there. You had to take your ass to the fucking store and just look at cases and make a decision based off of the case alone. It even if you're not from that era, it still comes a point where it's like, if you like game A, why would you not want to search for games that are like game A? No, I'm only just gonna play game A and game A sequels. That's it. But hey, man, I don't want to harp on it too much. What I will do though is now I will take the turn to talk about the games that I have played recently in more depth. First, starting with the biggest thing that you see on the screen, it's the VN. A Needy Girl Overdose. Man, oh man, what a game. What a fantastic game. I haven't played a visual novel in quite some time. And if for the people in here who know me, y'all know what I'm gonna say. For the people who don't know, take a fucking listen. The visual novels out of the anime manga spectrum, so that's anime, manga, light novels, etc., movies. Visual novel is my favorite out of the bunch. It's my favorite form of the medium. Right? I just like it a lot. I think that it's a perfect blend of all the other worlds into one and shit. So I haven't played a visual novel quite some time, and just the first visual novel I played this year, and first visual I played in quite probably like maybe like about a year and a half or so, and it's fantastic. I think it does a really fantastic job of diving into the horrors and the psychological aspect of the internet, the effect that the internet has on young people, and then mental illness on top of that, and then the effect that the internet has on mental illness, and then on further the whole streamer slash idol culture in the modern era. I think it does an absolutely fantastic job. There are times where this game had me completely fucking unsettled, and there are times where I'm fucking laughing. I think the protagonist or heroine in this case, Ame, is a fantastic fucking character. She's fucking fucked, but I think the creative team did a fantastic job with her and shit. Now the game isn't perfect. There are some bugs here and there, and I initially was never gonna play this game because I'm like a VN about fucking streaming. I don't play this shit. But when I did my golden weeb week marathon last month, I decided to play it. I said, "Wow, yeah, I wasn't lying. This game is fucking fantastic." I just finished it to completion. There's a hidden ending after you get all the endings, and yeah, it's a really good game.
There's like what 22 endings, something like that. I think I heard.
Yeah, it's like 23. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, well, they came out when the console version that they recently released. They dropped 3 more endings. But yeah, there's a lot of endings and whatnot. And I could finally make this joke to someone who will understand it. But this game actually makes this game, to wrap it all up into one. It makes me feel like Araragi. I just feel like him when I play this game, because when I look at Ame and I look at the things that she goes through, and you get bits and pieces of her backstory, it just makes me want to help her, right? Because it's like, damn, you in existence where everybody in your fucking life failed you. Your parents fucking failed you. Your schooling fucking failed you. Your doctors fucking failed you. So the way that you are now as a fucking young adult, it isn't even fucking your fault because nobody asked for that. Nobody cultivated your fucking likes or your interests. The fucking doctors didn't try to help you. They just fucking gave you a bunch of fucking drugs. Your parents didn't try to fucking help you make friends and no shit like that, or even try to encourage you to go to school and shit. And it's just like, damn. And now playing as fucking P-chan, aka her boyfriend or whatever, it just like, I just want you to be okay. That's the only thing I got. That's the main feeling that I got playing this game. I'm like, damn, I just
Popped in
want
a
you to be
couple of
okay.
times, and it looked like a good time and stuff. But that was one of those games we were playing where I wasn't there for most of the streams. But I popped
Yeah,
in here and
I
there, and it
know.
looked like a good time. Cause that's why I know about the endings of comic. I wrote it down. Like I might peep this on my own at some point.
Yeah, because
And
I only played it 3 times on stream, then I played the rest of the game by myself and shit.
okay.
Yeah. But it's a fantastic game. Like and it's so funny too because some of the instances and some of the conversations that you have with Ame, I've been through in real life.
Hmm.
So I thought the creative team did a really good job with that. I read a review that was on Wikipedia that said that the main complaint they had was that Ame does not feel like a real girl, and she feels more like the male delusion of what a girl acts like. And I took into consideration where that review came from. They said like, it came from where like fucking Indonesian or whatever. And I'm like, maybe that might make sense, and that's more applicable to women over there, right in the Far East. But I'm like, nah, I think Ame is pretty realistic for a lot of the things that she says and does, because as I said, some of the conversation that you go through, some of the set piece in that game, I've been through in fucking real life more than once.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, this shit kind of hits close to home and whatnot, right? And like it's a really fun game. Again, it's not perfect and shit, but and then the sense of the journey of getting the endings and then the final ending that you get helps cultivate all into one. I thought it did a really good job. I would absolutely love to see this team come up with a new game, if not a direct sequel, but a completely new game. I would love to see it. I found the
What if they do one where now you're the boyfriend and you're streaming, and now you're plays the girlfriend to keep his mental health? They flip
Hey,
that
in
shit.
that case, we already know what the fuck gonna go on. We see it happen in real life. We just gonna be sitting in the corner while he fucking physically abuses us, cause that's all that shit that happen. These fucking biddies be getting in relationships with these popular male streamers, and they just be fucking abusive as all hell. And I'm just like, damn,
Yeah.
we live in a dystopia, dog.
I,
Oh
I don't think
man.
some of them understand how they have this shit on easy mode too. I don't care how anyone hears me say that feels about it. You don't gotta do much. You know how much work I gotta put in just to
Shit,
just to somewhat
shit,
fight. Like, listen,
shit.
you
Hey
pretty, you
man,
know what you're
listen.
talking about. You charismatic, you good. That's all you need. You going done.
Hey man. And it's so funny because Ame does says things like that all the fucking time.
Mm.
And she says shit like that all the fucking time. And she's fucking self-aware as hell about that. She spends the majority of the time saying that the only thing that she has going for her is her face. It's just always fucking very depressing to hear her say that, but yeah. And it's fucking true because the way the game starts on day one, she fucking streamed just to say I'm a new streamer, and she got a fucking 1,000 followers just off of that. And that's how the fucking game starts. And I'm like, bro, I've been at this for like what 4.5 months now. I'm still at 60. What the fuck going on? Nigga, I'm busting my ass out here. I'm at 60. Damn. This
I've
shit
heard people
tough.
offer. I mean, actually, I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If this. No, I don't know. It works for me. So I actually forgot to do this morning. I was supposed to do it, but I was tired. Because there's the controversy with like what's happening on Twitch. I think with something with the affiliates, and you pick $25, and they're like your
Yeah.
symbol can't be too big, and you can't have like embedded ads or some shit like that. And then like I guess there's a new streaming outlet called Kick Streaming, and they're like, "Hey, yo, come over here!" Like they're trying to capitalize on the fact that the terms of service is messed up. I actually never really looked up how to like grow properly on this app, on this site. Like I actually stream on here and I go. I don't actually know anything, or like I don't know what tag I should be using, and like what tricks in the tray I should know. Like the algorithm for YouTube, I can't say that I'm great at it, but I understand it a little bit better. So maybe I have to actually look into some stuff a bit
And
more,
we
and
grew
maybe I can
up
make
on
this
that.
better.
I
Huh?
feel like and we grew up on YouTube,
Yeah.
right? We didn't grow up on Twitch. Twitch is a newer thing for us. I feel like once I finally start my YouTube, I feel like I'm gonna have way easier and faster success on there because Twitch is just a different monster, man. Like, bro,
No.
first of all, I can't do this fucking full time. I can't be streaming fucking a bunch of hours. And not only do I not want to fucking do that,
Mhm.
but I got fucking work and other shit to do, right?
Yeah.
And then like fucking Twitch has a problem with like visual being visible and whatnot. So if you're not visible, ain't nobody gonna click on your shit. Cause the time when I was playing Sifu, I was the #1 channel playing that game, and I had fucking views. I ain't do not a goddamn thing different than what I've been doing since I started in freaking February, the end of February. I turned this shit on. I play my freaking. I put the 2-minute ad break. Then I switch to the game and I play for 2 hours. I ain't do nothing different, and the views was there. Every other stream I get my little I have leveled up a bit from about like 4 to 5 to like 7 to 8, 6 to like 8 and whatnot viewers, but I ain't do nothing fucking different. Just Twitch is just very strange to me. YouTube, I feel like YouTube is just easy since we grew up on that. We've
Mhm.
been around it for years. We kind of know the insides of out of it before we even started.
I was
Both of
told that
us.
most people grow on here outside of this platform. So
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
saying
Even I would say even your example of that because you had
yeah,
your YouTube first
that's
and
what
then you started here.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, like not even everyone migrated. It was actually a small percentage, but it was enough to make me affiliate in like a week. You know. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I,
The,
I really feel like freaking once I fucking start my YouTube, which I'm probably not even gonna do till I get on vacation, but I'll have an easier time one day. But I mean streaming is still fun. I do appreciate all my fucking the citizens who do show up, and then we does have a good time us and our freaking minus 10 gang. But anyways, we getting off topic. Yeah, Need to Grow Over Us is a fantastic game. I found the official merchandise website. I bought some fucking merch over there. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the game. And now we get to talk about the fucking elephant in the room. Blue Fire. Damn. I really wanted to like this game. First, though, I have to say, this is why I have trust issues. This is why I have trust issues, and this is exactly the reason why I don't listen to not a goddamn thing anybody got to say about video games on the internet. So I learned about this game through a freaking YouTube account. All he does is a Frenchman. All he do is just fucking post trailers. He posts trailers and put some type of cap as a title, talking about some top top 15 upcoming cowboy games 2023 and beyond, or whatever that even means, right? And
oh,
he just
like
posts trailers.
like top racing simulators coming out. And yeah,
Yep.
okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's had many. And it's so funny too because they keep sniping his account. Like, for why? He just posting trailers, but I guess some of the trailers have fucking copyrighted music and shit. But he's had many accounts over. I don't know how long he's been doing this, but he's had many accounts. And I actually watch him because he actually puts me on things that are like new games and shit. He's put me on fucking Soldiers. He's put me on 9 Years of Shadow. He's put me
I
on
want to play
fucking
that.
Kogan sort of Rewind.
I
Like,
want to
there's a
beat it.
lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of freaking like 2D games and even 3D games too. Solstice that he put me on. But with this specific instance, this man gonna come on here and talk about, oh, it's like platforming Nier. So I'm like, okay, so what? So I'm like, okay, what's Nier? Nier is a character action game that focuses on themes of nihilism and fucking like dystopian shit like that, apocalypse, grim future, so on and so forth, while being a quote unquote spectacle fighter, as the kids say. But it's a platformer. So I say, so what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna be jumping on platforms and I'm gonna be doing combos, right? So that's what I'm thinking coming into the game. The game ain't not a goddamn thing like that. That's number one. So I'm already coming in with fucking lies on my head, right? So the game starts, it's actually more akin to Zelda, both in the way the story is told and the fucking gameplay. But here's the thing. I'm gonna wrap it all up for y'all in a nice little TLDR. So imagine a Metroidvania, right? We know what a Metroidvania is, so let's just fucking define a Metroidvania. It's a game that doesn't have traditional levels. It's just one big map, but there are areas of the map that are inaccessible till you get a certain
ability, power item.
ability, power item, power up, so on and so forth, right? And that's the game loop and shit. So
Think literally
now,
Metroid, Castlevania, or like
yo,
Hollow Knight.
so now imagine a Metroidvania with no map.
Where am I going?
And there it is. Imagine a Metroidvania, no map. So no world map, no mini map, no end game or level cues, nothing. Just no map. Nothing. That's Blue Fire.
What? That's so
That's the
unfortunate.
main issue with the game. That is the main issue with the game. How are you gonna have a Metroidvania, but don't give me no fucking map? The level design, I can't even say the level design is bad because it probably isn't. But the single fact that I never have any idea where the fuck I'm going is an issue. The game is like
Is
only
that
like
part of the
7 hours.
gimmick? Like, is there something you could do to like make like land
No,
markers or
and
somehow
there it
map?
is.
Okay, so it's just like there's just no
And,
map. You're just like, where are you? Where am I going? Where am I at? Where was I at before? That's crazy. And like,
and there it
and
is.
like that's doubly bad for me because I'm Zoro. I'm Ryoga Hibiki. I'm not dealing with that. I couldn't play Etris honestly because they wanted me to make my own map. I'm not playing. I'm not doing that, bro.
Now you brought it up. Now, if this wouldn't be a problem if the no map was
Was
a
a part
part
of the
of the game
okay.
again, but it's not. You see, my favorite Western RPG, Gothic, is exactly that. The game doesn't have a mini map or a world map, so to speak, but there is a physical item in the game that you can buy, which is a map, which you can look at. But the main point is you're supposed to use the landmarks and kind of memorize the world itself, and which is it's actually fucking easy to do. I've done it fucking more than once because I've beaten this entire series. Right, it's my favorite fucking Western RPG, and I am Zoro too. Right, so not only is there an actual physical map that you can buy in the game, which you can look at, but but there are characters that lead you the way and shit to help you fucking learn the shit. You can go wherever you want, so you can actually figure out the map yourself at your own leisure, and so on and so forth. You can use NPC locations as landmarks, so on, and just like certain shit in the world as landmarks, so on and so. That's the point, one of the mechanics of the game. Here, that's not the case. Not only can you not make any waypoints or landmarks or anything, but everything looks the fucking same.
That's the word.
So you spend the majority of the game just running around in fucking circles. You don't know what the fuck you could go through. You don't know what you can go through. The game never pushes you in the right direction. You just get main quests and they're just all right. That's it. Go.
Yeah, well, I could take it off the list. Shit, my backlog has got a little lighter, so I'm
This
not gonna cry
game,
about it.
I said this will be the very first game that I beat on my Steam Deck. My Steam Deck is now a year old, and I just beat it over the weekend.
Speaking of Steam Deck, I forgot to flex it again. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, take that bad boy out. Take that big deck out. The people need to see it.
Let me slap my big long black deck on stream real quick, man. Come on,
What?
put this
And
deck
it's
on
so
stream, bro.
it's like that's the annoying part of Blue Fire because the rest of the mechanics are perfectly fine. It's just the fact that there's no fucking maps. You have no idea where you're going. You're going and you will spend fucking hours just looking. And the fact that it's 3D as well. So it's not like in a 2D game, in a 2D Metroidvania, you could kind of tell that, oh well, over here, this is a secret area. I haven't been here before. No, but with a 3D game, they also use that optical illusion shit where you kind of have to twist and turn the camera to see where there's a platform hidden as you could jump on and shit. Everything fucking looks the same. There's no map. There's nothing to tell me where I've been before and where I haven't been before. And I just spend hours of the game. Again, the game is supposed to be 7 hours. My end time is like double that. It's like fucking 17, 18. And that's just me running around the fucking place.
Just running around aimlessly.
Aimlessly trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Yeah.
And it's like the jumping is fine.
Mm-hmm.
The combat, even though it is hollow, quote unquote, I never really expect that type of deep, intricate combat in a platformer, anyways. And the story is simple, but told in a fine way. Again, it's told in the Zelda way. So you kind of just wake up. You don't really have a name. You don't talk. And niggas are calling you fucking a generic name like Traveler and Hero and shit. And it's your task to fucking save the world because some shit happened that fucking corrupted the place. And now it's your task to fucking do it because only you can fucking do it and shit. Right? But everything else about it is fine. I mean, the music is fine. The platforming is fine. The combat is fine. But the simple fact that I cannot complete the fucking game without looking at where the fuck I'm supposed to go. I literally was using a guide for the last part of it. And on top of that, did I mention that there's only 7 fucking save points / warp areas?
Oh wow, was it big though? It's a big game.
It's not a big game, but your character is very small.
Big
So
enough that I need a map.
yes, and there it is. Your character is very fucking small. So it's not big per se, but since he's small and since his movement speed is not that fast, it seems bigger than what it is.
Okay.
And you don't unlock the warp feature, so you can't fast travel until you're like 80% through the game.
I don't know.
So all the backtracking is manual. And I'm like, why did they do this? Why? Y'all had an easy formula. Why did y'all fuck this up like this?
Like Slice that sounds awful.
Yup, and there it is. It's fucking awful. And that's one of the annoying things. I would rather a game just be completely ass than be bits and pieces good with a bunch of little things that make it ass or a bunch of small issues that pile up enough to where you can't recommend it. I'd rather just be completely ass.
I understand where it's like just hit me with the bazooka launcher. This death by 1,000 paper cuts is not the wave. I got
Yeah, and there it is.
I get that.
Perfect analogy. Because again, the platforming is fine and the combat is fine. It's not like the game is unplayable. Like you can jump just fine. You get the new ability that you get work just fine. I didn't run into any game breaking bugs or nothing like that. But I don't know where the fuck to go. And boy howdy, they kept fucking near the end of the game. They kept adding more main quests that prevented you from fighting the final boss, so that increased the backtracking, the Metroidvania of it. And Jesus Christ, again, no map. I wanted to uninstall myself. But yeah, that was Blue Fire. We didn't like it. We didn't. I happily uninstalled that shit. Never again.
I feel it. I've always felt Twitch is a platform where you bring people to rather than actually growing on. I don't even know. That's the crazy thing because like I'm not a Twitch guy. I wasn't even as much as I watched certain things on YouTube. I started watching YouTube a lot more when I started doing it. So for like the last 5 years, I've been watching a lot of videos. How does one grow on YouTube? Started making videos and I'm getting shit views. I ain't do it for the views, more as a record to look at in the future. I kind of get that. But so I think first of all, you got to find the thing that the algorithm like agrees with you. For me, it was initially Tower of God, and that's the thing that like propelled me up to where I'm at currently. Not that I'm doing anything magnificent or spectacular, but I feel like for YouTube and for Twitch, I cheated a little bit. It's not to say that I don't have to go through the grind. It's just that initial like 100 like boost, I had already cultivated a base for it. So for when I started my channel, I think I started with like 100 subscribers because remember I was writing articles for Geeks of Color, Blurs, and the what's Geo Gobano or whatever. 'Cause remember, so remember some of the articles people really liked that I did, like the Avatar article, Supergirl, Super Ass,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
fantastic waste of time for Fan Four Stick. Like I had already somewhat cultivated a base of people who liked my opinions. So when I went video form, I was able to bring them with me. Initially on YouTube, I was just doing shit. I was, one day Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Next video is about fucking Deadly Class. The next video is about One Piece. Like I was just doing stuff. The thing that stuck was Tower of God and the Tower of God conversation we were having on Google Hangouts, and that's
That
what
was
kind
crazy.
of propelled me. And when I made my Twitch account, I already had 3K about on YouTube, so that's how I was able to catch. So I don't know if I'm the best barometer to use as like truly starting from nothing or scratch. And by the time I started too, like I was cool with like Dustin, cool with like Laz and some of those guys. So like I people knew who I was even a little bit in at least the One Piece community. So I don't know if I'm a fair example. Lost asked you if you heard the news about your boy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they asked, whomst is my boy? Gostang? Who?
Uh,
Whomst?
keep coming, man. I got a friend who cracked the algorithm in high school posting JoJo Part 3 clips. Yeah, some people do it, man. Some people find their way, find their way. The thing about me too is like I'm cognizant of what I become known for. Like, let's say I made a video about like Attack on Titan and it blew up, I'd be pissed. Because I'm not trying to be a Attack on Titan like nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways.
Oi. Yeah,
Question that
I would say I'm not. I probably wouldn't be a good fucking. I wouldn't be a good metric stick either because fucking just Ape Nation comes watch me. Right, I'm not fully starting from scratch either. Since I was here for a lot of the time when Yeti was growing himself,
yeah.
right, and y'all know me, and the majority of people, about 95% who come to my fucking streams are from here. So
Yeah. No, there's people that you have there that I like D the Saint. I think I don't think that's someone that I know.
oh, I know him. Yes, yeah, that's actually one of my mutuals. But yes,
Okay, yeah. So like you got your some of your, but yeah, I hear you though. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, me might not be, but I could find out. I don't know how a lot of other people did it, but maybe that's really the tech. Most people will be like, okay, I got at least one or two friends who at least have like 1,000. I can start like not the worst. But to me, I actually found breaking about 2K was like the hardest stretch for a little bit. I was really stuck there for a while, but I still grow the same today. I grow like I got like a one or two a day. Then maybe one day I might lose three. Then I get like one or two. Like it's just like for me it's not no growth. It's just slow growth. But yeah, he knows Gustang is here. Gates of Babylon. All I want him to do is call that nigga a mongrel, and I'll and I'll start twerking on stream. I wanted to ask you about burnout, video game burnout, and not from the standpoint of like I don't want to necessarily play anything right now, but it's like, have you ever played a game that you love but still got tired of playing it? It's not in a bad sense, like I'm not having fun. It's just like okay, I'm ready to be done though. Like
Oh yeah.
Because having this
Well,
conversation a little bit with Tears of the Kingdom, right? Okay, I'm around hour like 215. Okay, I found every shrine. I found every sage's will. I found enough Korok seeds that my inventory for my shield, arrows, and swords are plentiful. I have explored many caves. I have every outfit. I have every outfit piece. I found every tower. I found every light route. And I'm just like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm just ready to I'm ready to beat Ganon's ass and like just move on. And like, some people are like, oh, like you got like, oh, like you didn't like it, like you got no, like I was trying to like explain like it's not, it's just a human characteristic of mine. It's not even like I'm not liking the game. It's just like, okay, I've played enough. I'm done. I'm good. Cause
yeah,
I don't.
that's funny enough.
I'm sorry.
You
Last
bring
thing.
that up.
I'm not the completionist. The guy with the beard. I don't do that. I don't care about that. I don't care about trophies. I care about what I care about, and then I move on. So that happened. I'm like, okay, I'm done. The difference between that and Persona 5 is I was fed up of playing. I did not want to play anymore. I thought that game overstayed its welcome. So
Yeah.
after the like fucking rat casino shit and getting
Oh,
shut out
jeez.
at the goddamn space cannon with Haru, and I'm like, oh,
Woo!
I keep telling people this. If I wasn't already like doing what I needed to do to stay as far as I can in Mementos,
You
if
probably would have
I
never beat it.
had been neglected that shit and at the end I had to do it all, I wasn't playing that game. Would never got beaten. I would have watched the last cutscene on YouTube and moved on with my life. But go ahead.
God. So funny you bring that up because I have two instances, but essentially that's actually how I play all open world games.
Mm.
I pretty much just play them, so like side quests and exploring until I'm sick of the game, and then I fucking do it. Then I shotgun the fucking
Yeah,
the main
the main
quest.
quests. Yeah.
But I actually have yeah. So yeah, essentially I actually go through that a lot of the time. Like I'm not the type. I'm not a completionist either. I don't, and especially because modern games don't remotely make being a completionist rewarding in any way, shape, form, or capacity. So I don't see the point in doing that. But it's like I also just don't want to spend all my time on one game. You see, I learned something about myself, and the fact is, back then when I was a kid, the reason why I had a lot of hours on certain games is maybe not even necessarily that I like the game that much. It's just simply based off the fact that I didn't have nothing else to fucking play.
Fair.
I didn't have a fucking income, and I didn't have any other way to get a new game whenever I beat one. So it's like, okay, that's all I have to play. So I'm gonna just play until I get a new game to play. Now as an adult who not only has a fucking income but who has a fucking gigantic digital library, I don't feel the need to spend a bunch of fucking time on one game. Like you see with this, Negro Overdose, for example, I had no intentions on getting every single ending until I learned that there's a hidden ending after getting all of them. I was like, okay, then I'll get it. Then I'll get the other endings. But
Is that the true ending or just a hidden ending?
oh well, now you could. I don't want to fucking say too much, but yes, you could classify it as the true ending, yes.
Mhm.
But I will say that it was 100% worth getting the hidden ending
Yeah.
and whatnot. But yeah, so I was initially I wasn't planning on getting all them fucking endings, but once I learned that there's one hidden slash true ending once you get all the others, now I was like, yeah, okay, then I'll do it. But yeah, generally speaking, yeah, that's how I play open world games until I feel burnout. Then I don't want to. Then I fucking beat it, and I never look back.
Yeah, but it's not.
Essentially,
But I want to make it clear. It's like I think there's two different times. Types. There's like, okay, this game is longer than I believe it deserves to be. It's overstaying its welcome. I want it to be done. I do not want to play anymore. As opposed to I'm ready to beat the game now. I've been side questing and exploring. I've done enough. Now I want to finish so I can move
yep,
on.
exactly. There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
So, and then there's another game that I felt burnout with, and not necessarily that I wanted it to fucking like, all right, I'm ready for it to be done. Just damn, this is a lot. I need a fucking break. It's actually fucking Umineko. By the time I reach episode 4, I was like, damn. And not like, again, it's not like I because this is still the question arcs, so there's still a lot of fucking things that's left unanswered. It's not like, oh my god, I want this to end. It's overstaying its welcome to this because I think that game is actually the perfect time even regardless of how long it is. I'm like, oh my god, it's fucking going on too long. That we just beating around the bush. Blah, blah. No, it's not nothing. Not just like this is a lot of fucking reading I've been doing at one fucking time. I need a break. And then we came back. But yeah, no, there's a huge difference. You see, Persona 5 is a perfect example because that game just dipped around. it overstayed its welcome. It having that length, they didn't add anything to the fucking story.
Yeah.
The game could have been normal, average JRPG length, which is 35 through 36 hours. Instead, it was a canon 100 something hours. The main story is 100 something hours. Why? For what? To fucking dick around for the first 4 palaces, and then finally at the 5th one, okay, we're
Go
gonna
to
actually
sleep.
do the story. Oh shit.
Go to sleep. I want to go out. I want to go out. I studied. Go to sleep. Fucking cat. Keep going. Yeah.
But yeah, so like there's a huge difference. People gotta understand that. Like, and the funny thing is too, like everyone has a different cap, right? Me and Yeti kind of the same. You see, me and him, this is why me and him we fucking brothers. We kind of operate on the same wavelength. Shout out fucking Soul Eater. We play these games the same type of way. Our capacity for open world games is about that fucking 40 through 100 depending on the game time. And then after that, all right, I'm ready for it to be done. Type shit. Other people, your capacity might be way higher than that. Maybe you want to find every single fucking cave, every single puzzle, every single sword, every single weapon, whatever the hell. Right? I personally am
Once
not
I had
like
enough
that.
booble gems to get the mystic armor, I did not care about finding those fuck ass frogs.
And there it is.
I did not care after. Once I had enough inventory, I do not care about Koroks. I actually actively ignore them if I see them. See a puzzle, like I don't like I. What do I get if I find all 1,000? A big poop. I don't want that shit, man. Leave me
A
alone.
big see, that's the type of shit that make me a vengeful spirit. Hell
Yeah.
no.
Like what
So
what
I'ma
you
just
said about 100% completion giving you nothing of worth is like I'm like yeah. Like what's the point? Just so I can
you
say I
see,
did that. Good for you. The
nah, see
completionist,
back then.
that's his brand. That's different. He make money doing that. That's different. What do
See,
I get?
back then, going the extra mile got you fucking new music, new modes, new outfits, hidden fucking items, weapons, accessories, so on that you could only get by doing this. Nowadays, this shit don't get you not a goddamn thing. Not even a fucking firm handshake. Just maybe like 4 fucking lines of text. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. I'm not fucking killing myself for fucking the extra 40 hours for what?
Yeah.
We got things to do.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, we feel game burnout all the time. And again, it's not fucking that the game is bad. No, when the game is bad, you will tell. You will know.
Like
I fucking
Octopath
hate this.
Traveler, the other example in my head where I'm like, all right, enough. I just went to the last boss. I'm not doing it. Like I'm not fighting shit. I'm running from every encounter. I'm done. Okay, because that was me in Mementos at the end. I was at for the first time. I'm not trying to fight these shadows. I'm running away. I'm not doing it. Get me to the end. Get me. I want to fight the big cup. I'm tired. Okay, try to fight the Holy Grail. Go home. All right. I'm tired of this. So yeah. 100% completion gets you a cool trophy in the library. Lame. Top 0% of players. Let's go. Lame. Oh, Platinum
Lame.
Digital Icon Yata. Yep, unmoved. Lame. And I've always said this about trophies and stuff and achievements. You probably know where I'm going to go again. Why are so many of them fucking stupid or punish you for being good at the game?
That's
You
not an
get this gold
achievement.
trophy if you lose 3 rounds without taking any health off your opponent. So I suck? I'm getting rewarded for being shit. Oh, you get this trophy for coming back from 2 rounds when you had 10% HP. But what if I'm so good that no one gets me 10% HP? I'm punished. Here's a trophy for 10 game overs. What? Like, that's unserious. That's fucking dumb. It's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen. And this is why anyone who spends their fucking time really trying to get these trophies, like, I listen, more power to you. I don't respect it. Because so many of them are dumb. If they were all actually testing my skills or something in a meaningful fashion, different story. Like I respect one that's like, oh, win 2 rounds with perfect health. I respect that. If you're good enough to beat someone's ass without getting hit once, get a trophy. What do you mean? Yo, you saw the continue screen, so you got a bronze trophy. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, they took something. They took something that was fine and then ran away with it and made it fucking doo doo. These are not achievements. What did I achieve? I achieved being bad? Oh, you died. Die one time. You get a trophy. The trophy called be more careful. You died once in the game. Like, bro, what? Shit is stupid. It don't get me nothing.
Resurrection, die 10 times in one map and respawn. Like, what? What are we doing? What are we fucking talking about? What are we doing? That shit is so stupid.
It gave me a fucking digital badge. Who the fuck take the time to go look at your profile to see, oh, that nigga got a fucking platinum trophy. He raw. Nobody. I did that maybe once when I had my PS3, and that was it. And I go right back to doing what I want to do, play video games.
Cheap sadness. Don't make me laugh. Because I know so many people who do this when they're done. I know you feel empty secretly. I know you're not happy. You're like, why did I do this? I know it. I know deep down. I know I can feel like I sense it. Oh, but shit.
You see, Chrome, you see, Chromie, GTA 4 also has the achievement where you gotta like freaking survive being wanted for 5 stars for like 12 minutes and then successfully escape and shit. So it actually has trophies or achievements that test your fucking skills, but then it also has the fucking shoot or rat with wing. Nigga, I ain't finding that.
Sorry. Firstly, I do for trophies if they give like exclusive weapons or armor and has my gameplay. See, that makes sense to me. All the time, specifically doing 100% run, I don't really do those. Very like if I did something like that, it's because it wasn't really going out my way. Like Shantae and not the Seven Sirens. What's one before that? What's one after the Pirate's Curse? Oh, half Genie Hero. Yeah, I 100% completed that, but it was like find all the hidden things in the stage, and I'm like, I did that on my first like run through the level. Like I didn't even know that I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like it really was no skin off my back. Cause at one point, like you ever beat a game when you look at it shows like a completion, and you see like 97. I'm like, you know what? About 97. What I didn't do? Let me see if it's too tedious. Like that's different. I've done that on occasion. Like. What game? I'm trying to think of a game where I beat it. Like sometimes I beat the game, it's like 51%, and I'm like, I don't know. I'll put 60 hours. That's all I did is too much work. Don't fucking bother. Don't fucking bother.
Them games be like, all right, you beat the game. Game completion 47%. I said, okay, you could take your 40%, fucking shine up real nice, turn it sideways, and shove it up your candy ass. I ain't playing this game again.
If I shoot 47% from 3, I'm an elite 3-point shooter. I'm gonna take that and run. I'm gonna take that and run. So yeah. Take Tears of the Mandem, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Mandem. I like that. It's funny. Completion hit or miss because a lot of stupid things that count for completion. Exactly. I remember a completion award for a mystery dungeon game was Arceus. Was Arceus' problem is the fourth? Wait, is the 7th gen where there are like 800 Pokemon and you need to get them all for Arceus? Yeah, I'm not doing that. There was for when I actually did play that Arceus game. They were like, oh, you need to like do this to get this, and I'm like, I'd have to literally buy a complete other game and have save data for that. No, suck my dick from the
no. What?
That's that's something I'm sure other companies do, but some Nintendo shit because it's like you would get or be able to catch or get something if you have this Pokemon save data. You can, which means you can like, I don't know what they call it, mystery gift or something, and then you can get Jirachi in this game because you have platinum data on this cartridge. And I'm like, that's stupid. I'm punished for not wanting to play every single fucking Pokemon game or some shit. Suck my dick.
You know what it's time to do when you got shit like that? Open your favorite web browser, crack your knuckles. Who got save file with? Insert whatever the fuck you need here.
Yeah. I mean, for some of those things that we did, we cheated. I remember, I can't remember what game it was where my friend just let me literally like load the game, make a save file, and then load the other one, make a save file, load the other one. I don't remember what game it was, and so I can just get all the things in the other game. I'm like, this is so stupid. I kind of get maybe wanted to reward like your most staunch supporters who buy everything, I suppose, but I don't think you should do that at the detriment of the people who might be new or getting into it now, or maybe are going to go back. You never know. Like sometimes I don't get mad at people who start with a new entry and love it so much they go back, because I ultimately that's how I got into Assassin's Creed. I played the one with Connor Kenway first, then I went to the first one. Yeah, 3. Then I played up to at the time Black Flag before he put me on Origins, and like I like that game with Bayek from Siwa.
Oh my goodness, sleep? I never sleep.
I never sleep. I said, yo, you said that shit too so raw.
So raw, dog. We black. Oh my god, we black.
Just wait in the shadows. I said, yo, why is it so fire already? Oh my god, yeah. So yeah. what the fuck? I remember the wait. I think. Oh, I saw that already. Pokemon might be the worst offender of not giving you shit for 100% completion. All the data transfers you need to do for the first 3 gens, even complete the Pokedex. All you get is a picture and certificate. Really? I never done it. So, I heard one
Oh
of them.
hell
The game
nah.
developer talks to you and says, "Good job."
That's better than a fucking in-game certificate, nigga.
No,
I can't even use it
not
in
the
real
real
life.
game developer. Like the one in the game. Like there's a Game Freak headquarters in the game. And
Oh hell nah. Everybody got it done.
it's like a video made a game. It's like one house, and it's like, my name is Simi. I designed Dodgeball Academia too. You know, like it's like that. It's like that. Like Matsuda, like, good job. You caught them all. Freeze frame.
Good
I don't
job.
know.
You're a
I don't
waste,
know.
you.
Like like movie end jump. Yeta freeze frame. I don't know. So yeah. Unpopular opinion, the
Yeah.
Watch Dogs one was pretty good, but alas, it's an Ubisoft game and has a lot of filler, empty content. Is that the one where you can just analyze everybody and is like, this guy's a
Yeah.
weirdo. He likes to jack off to like furry porn.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
yeah, I can't say I played that game seriously. At the time when me and my bro were cool, when he had it, I kind of just kept scanning people. That's all I did. I'm like, what are you into, you fucking weirdo? That's all I did.
Now,
And then turned it
you
off.
know, funny enough,
I didn't play it, so I can't
I
comment.
played Watch Dogs 1.
Mhm.
Didn't like it. I thought the freaking MC is a burger. And a typical white MCO, he got problem with he wife and he kids and all type of other stupid ass shit. And he trying to, you know, it's
That's
so
real.
funny too. It's so funny too because Watch Dogs 1 tried to do the GTA thing, but it did it very poorly. Because I did not give a fuck about that. What his name? Aiden was what his name? First of all, he like a burger, bro. You ever see him without his mask on? Oh my god, he like a burger. And I don't give a fuck about the story and none of that. I actually have the second one. I don't know if I'll play it. I know people is talking about, oh, the second one wacky because I don't know, man. It just sound like racism to me. They saw a black MC, they said, no, I don't want this. Just like how they was moving with Assassin's Creed 3, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that. I don't really care about Watch Dogs like that. Anyways, funny enough, because I actually like Ubisoft games a lot. I know, oh my Ubisoft, they just me and all that other shit. But I thoroughly enjoy Far Cry, and I thoroughly enjoy the newer Assassin's Creed too. Well, actually, Far Cry and what's it?
I like
The other
Origins.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Origins is fire. That's all you need, anyways. Fuck it. That's all you need. Fuck it. But yeah, I actually play a lot of Ubisoft games.
Sleep. I never sleep.
But I didn't care
Sleep
for
ever?
Watch Dogs. He said no. Hatred keep him awake.
I feel it.
But yeah, Watch Dogs is. I mean, I don't know. I got Watch Dogs 2 for free like twice, so I'll play it one of these days, maybe.
I've yet to play Far Cry, but I have 2 and 3 in my library, and we'll touch them at some point. Naya, when's the next Hitman Reborn? Run back number 6. Come on, man. You know how much Reborn we talk. There's there's a stream I did recently where I started talking about Reborn for like an hour again because I think Tom Bout came out. I started talking about Tom Bout. I got the sin, the penalty, I got the blood. Like, where did this? Oh, why? First of all, are you older than like 10 generations? Who the fuck are you? What are you doing?
He just alive. How?
And the nine, like, oh, what's up? Like, what's up? Like, you notice niggas like, y'all cool? I'll be FaceTiming. Like, who is this man? Shut the fuck up, about. Oh, what's up, old man Tom Bout? Oh my lord. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's crazy. It's crazy that you say that because I don't think I've done a single revisionist history. Shit, it's crazy. Anyways, well, yeah.
It'd be like that.
He had to be one of the ancient Earthlings. Shit, you bro. Yeah, that nigga's a rock nigga. Fuck that. But anyways, okay. So let's move. Let's switch gears. That trophy achievement talk was good. I didn't plan that. Did you want to get into the lack of E3 thing now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go.
Start us off.
Yeah, so as y'all have heard, E3 kind of like died this year. There will be no E3 now. Nobody knows if E3 is dead for good because it got canceled during freaking the COVID era, and now that we back, it got canceled again because everybody pulled out. And nobody knows if E3 is dead for good or not. But all we do know that this year there will be no Electronics Expo. So what's the last E? Electronics Expo. Eat my ass. What electronics? Something.
Email. I'll look it up. Look it up. You go. I'll look it up.
Electronics, email, eat my ass, expo, man, damn. There you go. But anyways, yeah, E3 fucking died. 3 what? 3 E's. But yeah, so that's actually very big news. E3 is very important to the video game industry. Like, I know some of you new niggas think, oh, well, whatever, it don't mean
Electronic
nothing.
Entertainment Expo.
There it
I wouldn't have
is.
got that. I would have thought entertainment. I don't know why though.
Right?
Keep going. Keep going.
Eat my ass. Electronic eat my ass expo. But
There you
anyways.
go.
This is a very big thing. E3 is not just some fucking thing where you get memes from. No. E3 was literally a culmination of everything video games. Not only everything video games, but the advancement in video game technology, entertainment technology, so on and so forth. It meant a lot. Not only does it have history, but this was the time. It was pretty much the Super Bowl for video games, the WrestleMania for fucking video games, the World Cup for video games. Right? It's fucking important. Oh, well, everyone could just do their own thing. What's the difference? The point being is that it brought everybody fucking together, all of the big wigs together, and they all revealed the future, what was on the horizon, what was the next step, the advancement in this business, this industry that we all love and indulge in. It's the point of it. We've gotten the reveal of PS1, N64, Dreamcast, fucking Atari Jaguar, PS2, Xbox, all of that. We've gotten so much history has gone into E3, so many game reveals, so many technology reveals, so on and so forth, mudslinging, fucking joint collaborations, video game reveals, console reveals, so on and so forth through E3. So it greatly, and I mean greatly saddens me to see that fucking E3 this year died. But unfortunately, everything is left in the air. We don't know if it's dead for good, but we do know that this year it will not happen. I personally hope that it doesn't die. I hope that it comes back. What about what you think? Just about E3 dying in general, or dying today versus like being gone for good.
As for what the future holds, I don't know. This could be a blip year. Maybe each of the individual shows don't go as well. Technical difficulties, I'm not entirely sure what could happen. That made them be like, okay, let's go back to E3. Like, I don't know. Maybe they get less interest. Because I do think that like I'll have less incentive to watch an entire Xbox show if it's not just at E3 in general. Because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? What you said about bringing everyone together was apt to me. Where it's like, this was kind of like the not anymore because I'm different now, but like I wouldn't look at anything Xbox. I don't have one. I don't care. But at E3, I would. Some of that it was like when I was younger and I somewhat cared about console wars and somewhat just wanted to see what everyone's putting out to see who quote unquote won and stuff like that. And I'm sure maybe other companies could still might want to use E3 even though they're not a big one like a Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo. But it's very weird. It feels strange, and part of the reason that I'll be honest that I'm sad about it because I always wanted to go to an E3 myself. I never got a chance to go in person, so I'm hoping that maybe like the Panini year, it's just a blip. It comes back. Maybe they realize it's better to come together, but like because no one's stopping you from having your own Nintendo Direct, whatever the fuck Xbox calls it, and what is it, state of gay, state of ass,
State of dick.
like whatever. Like you could still do that, but also after E3, like I agree with you. E3 was as much as there was people who were there trying to make themselves like known and like make your company stand out more. It was a collective of Ubisoft and Digital Devolver and Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft and all these people coming together to celebrate gaming as a whole and show what was new and what was up and coming. I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah, because it's you used the perfect word. It was a celebration of the industry, a celebration of video games, a celebration of the hard work, a celebration of these consoles that bring how many people around the world together, so on and so forth, on top of being a glimpse into the future. Right now, of course, if you didn't grow up on that, it kind of just sounds like I'm speaking fucking nonsense. But that's what the fuck the point of the convention was about. It was a celebration of fucking video games, and there's nothing else really that's like it. PAX does not compare. Fucking Gamescom, fucking Tokyo Game Show. None of that shit compares to fucking E3. Right? All of those are small time. Of course, they still have their importance, but this was the big one. As I said, it was the Super Bowl for fucking video games. So it makes me sad to see it go. And I too absolutely would have loved to have gone over there, gone to fucking LA, be in that convention center, and just be among just video games as far as the
Oh,
eye
it
can
is, it
see.
is in Los Angeles. Ugh, that's so the window.
Yeah, I know. Ugh, I know. Fucking West Coast, right?
Ugh,
Just
LA,
whatever.
LA sucks.
Right? Just hate them dweebs over there. But anyways, yeah, that's like being able waiting on the long line to fucking play the demo for the like fucking next, I don't know, whatever the fuck and shit, and all type of other, sitting down in the actual halls and looking at a fucking looking at a conference or whatever. I thoroughly would have loved to be a part of that experience. I always dreamed of it growing up watching fucking um um G3 and looking at their coverage of it, and then looking at it on the internet when G3 died. I always dreamed of going in. To see that dream kind of fizzle out into the fucking ozone layers, a bit depressing, but you know, it is what it is. So instead, we're going to have not E3. Everybody is still going to have their own fucking conference, but at the comfort at their own home. Honestly, that's fucking whack. I think that's fucking whack. I mean, I'm going to still look at all of them, or the ones that I care about, but I think that's fucking whack. There's no mystique to it. There's no hype to it. Fucking, I mean, leaks are gonna happen regardless, but it just kind of just feels like it just feels very dystopian. It feels like we got
Very well
further
too.
away from each other. And I'm diving into the fucking sociality and just more psychological shit, but it feels like we just got further away from each other with this shit.
No, it's also a slight byproduct of the Panini. Like people became less connected, more disconnected, more wary of each other, and stopped seeing their like people as like humans to the same degree. That it's actually like a real thing that happened. Like it's kind of crazy. So those 2 years did some irreparable damage that I think could get fixed in time. But people are a lot more disconnected and having to circumvent a lot of things to, I guess, bypass the possible dangers of the pandemic caused a lot of people to be very comfortable with just like, okay, I'll stay home and do this on the internet or do here. Like people got a lot more comfortable with that to the point where I know people who like are like, yo, if I have to leave my house to go to work, I'm not going. Because they got used to it. And like, fuck that. I'm working from home only. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um,
So yeah,
I can't say much for how properly to get into Metal Gear considering I started from Revengeance. Well, that's the first one that I beat. So obviously that's the one with Raid in there. That's the one that's the first one that I played and beat. So that which is kind of funny. And yeah, but I just played them in order. After that, I just went to the MS. What's it called? MSX. What the fuck is this shit called? The
yeah, the
video game
MSX,
system.
yes,
Yeah, like I
yes,
played those
it's a
two.
computer.
Yeah, the one with Zanzibar Land and everything. Then I played the PS1, Sons of Liberty, Snake Eater. The two that I didn't play was Phantom Pain. I didn't care. I just watched the cutscenes. I wasn't in the mood. And I think it's called Peace Eater. I heard Peace Eater was canon, the PSP one. That I just watched the
Yeah,
cutscenes for.
Peace
The rest of
Walker, I think it is, but
Oh, Peace Walker. Sorry, yeah. So
something like that. Yeah.
those are the ones that I played. And then Resident Evil, I'm pretty sure I did it just well. I technically beaten five with my friend when you're Chris and is her name Shiva? What's the girl name again?
Yes. Travel. Yes. Yes.
Shiva. That's the first one that I played. We be punching boulders, we rock niggas, JoJo. You know what
Yup.
I'm
Oh
saying?
my God. That's my one of my another
What?
hidden tweet, hidden gem, man.
Wesker, like what, like who? I never forget because I'm like, who? Like this guy belongs in the Matrix. Who is this Mr. Smith ass nigga, bro?
He
What the?
raw. Oh my. Total global saturation. He's gas.
Yes. So, um, anyways, yeah. So like, there's a lot of franchises that I got into really late. But the thing about me is, if I'm not gonna do it properly, I don't bother. That's generally how I am. I don't like skippers or people who want to just play the new thing and blah blah blah. Like I
Same.
might not start the right way. It might not always. I might have always known, but generally speaking, if I get interested, I'll go back and do it the right way. Because the one that I've been thinking about getting into next is Yakuza. But it's just there's a lot of games, and I know those games you can do a lot of side shit, and I want to do all the stupid shit. I want to do all. I want to go to the bars. I want to fucking catch the chickens. I want to be the chinko machine, whatever the fuck. I want to do all that shit. So it's just a matter of time. So yeah.
Yeah, so to answer your question, Lost, will I get fucking Metal Gear Delta 3? Like, why did they put that fucking Greek logo there? Like, I just. But anyways,
Yo,
I
makes
don't.
it
I'm actually.
cooler.
I'm actually not
Evangelion, bro.
sure. I'm actually not sure because like we got the linguistics of it, where fucking that is Kojima's baby, and fucking he's not there, but Konami pulled the old intellectual rights and we own it, but you left, so it's ours now. Watch us fuck your girlfriend and me, all type of shit, right? You got that, and it's just like I don't know. I really don't want to give Konami my money. Like from the screenshots that I saw, because unfortunately I did not watch anything from that fucking State of Mid. I was planning on doing that before
We're gonna
we
talk
got
about it
in
in a
here.
second. Yeah.
Yeah, before we got in here, but I was too busy playing fucking Need Girl Overdose, so it didn't happen. And but from the screenshots I saw on the timeline, it looks good. And I think the fucking what is that engine called? The fucking
Unreal.
engine that they came up with. Nah, the engine that they came up with for Metal Gear Solid 5 and then onwards. What the fuck is that engine called? The something. The Gray Fox and the Eat Your Ass engine, something, whatever that in-house engine is. I think it's a good engine. I think the games that run on there look nice. But I don't know. Now, Chromie, what you were saying, you're in luck because they're going to re-release the Metal Gear collection on PC. And it's going to
Fox
have
Engine.
Metal Gear. There you go. It's the Fox engine. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Yeti. I think the Fox engine looks nice. So I think the game will actually look phenomenal. I just don't know if I'm gonna buy it because fuck Konami. And then Chromie, they're gonna re-release the Metal Gear collection. So Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid 2, and I believe 3 as well. They're gonna re-release that on PC. So you don't have to fucking dig out your PS3 or go buy a fucking Vita to play it. So it's actually gonna all the entire series is gonna be on PC. But Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2 did have PC releases once upon a time.
That's
Metal
what
Gear
I,
Solid
that's
2
what I was gonna
and
say.
they
I played played a lot of these on on a computer, and then on a PS and a system for some of the collection ones. So they're there.
yeah, they actually got PC releases, but then they became abandonware. Then GOG re-released them, but then they had to take them off due to fucking licensing issues. So I don't know if they're still there, but
This
yeah,
is
the
why I'm
only
a
one
prof-
that's
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No,
No, you go ahead. You don't want your thought.
no, I wrote it down. Don't worry.
All right. So the only one that's still stuck on console is the PSP 1 and 4. So the one on PS3 and the one on PSP. Those are the two that is still like stuck on console. But the rest of them is pretty easy accessible and all that other shit.
That's all I'll say is that this is why I'm still a fan of owning everything physically,
Yup. Yup.
because you never know what two people are gonna break up, and now they're having intellectual property rights, NTR, intellectual NTRing one another. Oh, yeah, you see, this one game in the franchise actually was made by this company, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all those things happen, and a lot of things that I've been seeing now, like a lot of companies and corporations and people who work there or whatever, who are all in the cult, have started to do like the George Lucas thing, where they're starting to basically do DLC, or like, I don't know what the opposite of DLC is, like removing or tweaking
Oh, bro,
something
just yeah, they're
by
removing shit from the PC.
retroactively going back into things in a TV show and or movie and changing or moving it. I think there's something that happened in Back to the Future, or one of those older movies where they changed, or no, it was E.T., and the guy said he regretted letting them change that. But it's like, if you own the original like Star Wars copy where they don't have Jar Jar the Binks, that's crazy. Jabba the Hutt.
Jar Jar the
The
Binks.
Binks.
See what I
Jabba the Hutt. Like in New Hope and stuff like that, where I'm like, I heard in Stranger Things they've gone back and changed certain things, and like, we have to update it for modern audience sensibilities. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. This is why I
Yeah,
say,
that
sometimes you gotta get the Blu-ray or DVD or like the actual physical copy of the game, because you never know what fuck shit they're gonna do, and you might not be able to ever get that game in its natural preserved initial like release or whatever the case is.
um yeah, so a couple of things. That shit right there. Now we're diving in a little deeper into something else, but that shit is actually an attack on just art in general. Not only attack on art, but attack on expression as well. I'm not gonna dive too much into it, but we have to preserve things that the way that they are. It doesn't matter if fucking this shit does not agree with
Modern
whatever
sensibilities.
era that changes with the times. The point being is that it's a product of its time, and it's a good gateway to look into how things were from the time period it was created. So going back and retroly fucking changing shit completely defeats the purpose of fucking defeats the purpose of art, defeats the purpose of history, defeats the purpose of expression, defeats the purpose of learning as human beings and learning to fucking grow and all that other shit. So
You
it's
retroactively, or shit, almost want to say retroactive retcon events of the past. How could you learn from the mistakes of the past?
and there it fucking is.
Maybe this 2003 movie was really, really not a great thing. It is maybe it is racist, but let it be there so we can know it's there and be like, hey, we can do better. You go in
And
that
there
movie
it
and
is.
you turn something it's not. That lesson isn't there anymore. That's all I'm saying.
So like just for another example, just a real quick, we're not diving into this too much, but the same thing has happened with fucking WWE. So we know that fucking WWE needed a new parent company, so then they sold the network in America to ABC. It's now the network, the WWE network is now part of their ABC's streaming service called Peacock, right? On Peacock, I mean, they was already doing this before that they made the sell, or I should say the buyout, but on Peacock, they're literally retroactively fucking censoring out shit from past events. So like, for example, they fucking censoring chair shots. So like, let's say for example, it's a match from like 2004, John Cena versus RVD. RVD hits John Cena with a fucking steel chair. They'll literally cut out the entire scene with RVD hits John Cena with the chair.
Yeah,
It's
see,
fucking ludicrous.
yeah, I don't see. I'm not. I don't like this attack on art and free speech and expression. I'm not a fan of it personally. I can't speak for other people, but not me.
It's
So
absolutely fucking horrendous.
I'll be buying
But
shit, man. I need the
but
originals. Even some songs have been doing that. I've even seen it done in the other way, I don't. I'll make this as quickly and painless as possible. Have you at all followed the Anheuser Busch Bud Light controversy?
no.
Long story short, they put some freak who's not really a trans person. He's like Dylan Mulvaney, some popular TikTok loser. Who put him on a can, and they're like, "Oh, trans right in the beer." And apparently, Bud Light is a very conservative beer, or a lot of regular people drink it. So they boycotted it, and they actually have been very successful at boycotting Anheuser Busch to the point that their stock has dropped like 30%. And now I think conservatives and right leaning. Actually, I actually think, per my observation, it's just regular people revolting, but the mainstream media tends to paint anyone they see as bad as right leaning. Basically, they had a bunch of like tuck friendly clothes for kids and stuff in the front of the store, so they're like mad about it. So they're like, so I walk in the store with my 3-year-old, and you have some stupid ass trans shit in the front. Now you might have just forced me to have a conversation with my kid. I'm not ready. Mom, what's a lesbian? You know what I'm saying? Like sort of like I actually think normal people are like, all right, enough of this fucking shit. That's what I think. Anyways, back to the Bud Light can thing, right? Somebody who was like a right leaning artist, apparently he's like a very very prominent country person, went back and changed the lyrics of one of his songs from Bud Light to Coors Light.
Oh my god, nigga, come on. Come
Right? So
on.
so it's just like it's happening in so many ways that you wouldn't even really think and believe. So it's just like this is why I'm so happy for some of my favorite albums. I just have the CDs from like 2001, 2. I have some Blu-rays and DVDs and VHSs that are just untouched, just unedited, just preserved the way it was meant to be at the time it came out. Whether or not that is good for modern sensibilities or not, it's not something that I give a fuck about. If me watching a movie bothers you, and that's a you problem, not a me problem. All right. So, anyways,
Yeah, but back to the fucking video games. Chromie, I've actually played Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Um, I had fun with it at the time. I actually bought it day one too, by the way, so I paid full price with it. I had it. I thought it was fun, but yeah, it is. Not only is it not worth the price, but it's not good neither. It really isn't good either. But I had my fun with it. I had my fun for like the first 3 levels. That was it. But I had my fun with that. And what the fuck were we talking about? What else were they talking about in here?
we're talking about changing back like stuff from the games, removing. You talk about wrestling and how they were going back and they were
Yeah.
censoring the chair shit with John Cena and whatnot. Speaking of
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Cena, I just watched Peacemaker. It was actually had fun watching it. The
Yeah, I
Suicide
was actually
Squad
thinking
thing.
about
Yeah.
fucking reading the
Mhm.
fucking comic too, because some of it is on the DC fucking shit I'm subscribed to. Their little network. Well, not
Mhm.
network, but they're sub for their comics and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to buy fucking the Metal Gear re-release. I don't even. Funny enough, I don't even really pirate games like that anymore either. But yeah, it's fuck Konami. But it does look nice. The Fox engine is nice. Um and DRM free is the wave. That's just pretty much fucking it. If you
Mhm.
can fucking own it. Because shit that this dystopian shit, attack on fucking art, attack on expression shit, fucking making decisions that for me when you can't do that,
Also,
I should be the one to make my own decisions type shit is just not the wave.
you never know if like the streaming service in which you have a bunch of your digital libraries will stay forever. For all I know, one day the CEO of Steam friggin' suplexes a woman off the balcony, and now that company gets cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now all your games are gone because you
I
didn't
mean,
like.
we've already seen it with HBO Max. They removed all the animated shit.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like you never know. So that's why I'm always saying like, listen, obviously we're not rich, we can't buy and own everything, and I actually think you should always vote with your dollar. Be very cognizant of who you're giving your money to, and buy things carefully and accordingly. But if you really care about it, you should probably own it. Because I don't even know if comics have done this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've been thinking about this now that I'm having a conversation. I'm like, wonder if any comic books have gone back and removed or changed dialogue and things of that nature. Because obviously, a comic book from like the 1940s is not gonna like niggas like that. But like
Oh.
that is the history. That is what happened. That is reality. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I would
Sure.
rather face that reality than try to mask it and act like it didn't happen. If that
There it
makes
is.
sense.
Because when you do that, it's just gonna fucking repeat itself. You're not gonna learn from it. You can't erase history. Yeah, you gotta leave it the way it is. That's the only way that we're gonna learn from it and grow as a people. Very dystopian fucking direction that we're leaning towards. And it is quite frankly kind of scary. But hey,
But
man,
I need a lot of like I know y'all not listening, but a lot of you guys who make art, whether it's a show, movie, games, books, and stuff like that, to have a fucking backbone. You literally, no matter what it is you do, cannot please everybody. So make the art you want to make, do it earnestly, and stand by it. One thing I hate seeing is when they apologize for no reason. First of all, I know you don't mean it, and no one, and apologizing to the mob, to the fucking cult, they don't care. They still hate you. They hate you because you exist. Okay, so just do what you gotta do, man. Like I don't like that shit. Wait, hold on. Too many remakes and remasters is nice. It's nice, but damn, new stories would be nice. Yeah, you're asking for a lot from a lot of these people. That's why you got to go indie sometimes, man, because that's where you won't really get that for the most part. Because I'm with you. Like Lost is over here talking about Revengeance remake. I don't want that shit. I'm not playing that. I beat Snake Eater 2 years ago. I'm not playing Snake Eater Delta Omega Zeta male version. Okay, I don't care.
beta fucking alpha
beta
omega.
beta cuck blue pill bitch. Like I'm not. Oh, wait, what the fuck? That one guy tell you, what the fuck did he say? That nigga used to just look at me angry.
Watery guts to you.
Sweet watery
butt.
guts. Yeah. He's just like, why are you looking at me like that with your nostrils flaring? You gotta go tea. Yo, bulbous head. You gotta
Then
go.
you talking
You know,
about
you still. You're working on your
Dog.
business. You going to the gym. I'm like, why does he only have 3 criteria of things that niggas do? You're making a business. You're going to the gym. I can't remember the third one. It's literally like the Tower of God 3 arguments. Jahan is the final boss. Oh, Bab's gonna be the strongest. Compare him to Urek, whatever the last one was. He's an
Oh my
irregular.
god. Son, this nigga, I could swear to God, he homeless. He never inside the house. He outside in the same white shirt and blue jeans, talking bullshit. And you focus on yourself. You go to the gym. The gym?
Is that all we do, bro? Like we got nothing else going for us. Anyway, sorry.
And the
We got
other
derailed.
nigga sitting in front of the wolf fucking portrait,
He in the
dog.
bottom left corner of the screen. Not even
Then
He
you
looking
had the
at me, dead
audacity.
ass in my eyes with his nose flaring, pissed off. I'm like, yo, why you mad at me, bro? What do I do? I'm just watching, bro. I'm trying to give you views, man. Damn.
What did I do?
Oh shit. That was a fun era, all things considered. That's like COVID times. We had nothing. Me and this guy and he's in the midst would watch some dumbass shit. But
Okay, that
anyways,
shit.
anyways,
Ooh.
Zeta Male, Metal Gear Solid 6, Sigma Devourer. Yo, that Sigma set music. All I hear sometimes it means be killing me, bro. That shit is so funny. But anyways, yeah.
Yes, fucking State of Mid.
Yeah, State of Mid, State of Mid. Did anyone in here watch the State of Play? All I know is Spider-Man 2. I still didn't watch Spider-Man 2 trailer. I still didn't watch it. I have to watch that. But I haven't played the Miles Morales game either. So I gotta go get on that. Did you play Insomniac Spider-Man? I don't remember if I asked you. I don't know why.
Funny enough, I owned that game twice. I'm so mad that I do, but I didn't play it yet. I'm still contemplating if I wanted to play on my Steam Deck or on my PC. I don't know if I want to play on my desktop and get the full graphics, max graphics, or just play it on my fucking Steam Deck and play it on the go and shit. You could do the same thing. But yeah, I have it. I didn't buy Miles Morales yet because it's still fucking expensive as all hell, and I don't believe in spending that much money on a glorified expansion pack, but is what it is. Yeah, did y'all watch the State of Mid? Because I didn't. And it's funny enough because there are some games on there that I want to look at. I think they showed Dragon's Dogma 2 gameplay. I'm not sure.
I didn't forget that game in college because me and my boy Jesse, I watched him go hard ham in that game.
Bro, that game, like, I don't know how Capcom managed it because that was during the era where Capcom was trying to appeal to the Western audiences. They were trying to make more Western type games, but they knocked it out of the park with Dragon's Dogma. That game is gas pack, boy. Oh man, like I thoroughly enjoyed that game from beginning to end, and we've been begging for a sequel since. And the fact that we finally getting it, there's some hope, especially since Capcom has been on, they've been on their good, they've been on the better side. They're still Crapcom, but they've had a good run. Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Street Fighter 6 now, so it's like they've been on a good run. I'm actually excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. What the fuck else did they show? Somebody fucking load up Wario 64's thread. What else did they show, man?
I want to comment something similar. Hold on, read the comments real quick. I was busy watching the Booty Olympics on like some night. I'll watch it, man. Damn, I'll get to it. I swear I'll do it. I heard one of my friends that the Miles Morales was good, but not worth the full price. That's actually generally what I've heard. Because I heard it's like a full game, more like a DLC type expansion add-on. I don't know how many hours it's supposed to be, but I still want to play. I did enjoy that game a lot. I don't really watch any gaming showcase. You saying that is why I was gonna say, because you just said the Wario 64 thread, and like there's another thread I watch sometimes too, where it's like I just wait till it's over, and then I just specifically watch the trailers for the things that I have interest in, or if I like usually I miss like if I miss like a Nintendo like an Indies showcase, I just go to the channel after and go what looks appealing to me. Okay, I care about Master Detective Archives or whatever that game is called by I
think they showed more.
Yeah,
yeah, by Monokuma, he made
Danganronpa Studios. What? And it's NIS Spike Chunsoft, whatever. I don't even know actually. I don't even know if it's the exact same team.
It's Spike Chunsoft that developed it, and I think Nissa is just publishing it.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, like, yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but anyways,
I think they show gameplay for that too, by the way, at the State of Mid.
I know. I think I know because that's like the only thing that I really saw in the TL. I think was that and Snake Eater and maybe Final Fantasy 16. I think I don't know if they showed anything there. So there was that. Mo Western, I showed up for the Game Awards stream and the Steam Deck, and that's it. Fair enough. Did not win one though, sadly. Yeah, DLC is good for full price is a bit much. And I'm back with scrolling the cursor. I'm about to say, like, you know how I watched it, right? So it's like, all right.
Got the
had
cursor
enough.
on the fucking player.
Do you want to horse around? No, skip. Look, I kind of want to hear your fucking dumbass puns and lame ass like lame. Oh, in this game, you'll be hanging around or hanging off a thread. You play the spot. No, don't care. Like, you know, like I just shut the fuck up. Like, so I guess I'm at the point where I don't even really watch game shows, but more often, like if I do it so you guys can watch me cook what I'm watching on stream. Because me and you watch a couple of things. There's one state of play we watched that we regretted wasting our time doing it, and I think we did a direct with when Mario Golf Super Rush wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was the only thing I cared about. And even still, I'm like, I don't know about this gimmick, but I like golfing, so
Yeah, I actually to throw my 2 cents in. I like to watch fucking like game showcases, streams, directs, conferences, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just simply based off the fact that I just like looking at video games and shit. But yeah, I don't freaking anybody who don't want to watch them shits, don't. If you don't care like that, don't. Save your fucking time.
It's just
People
that when I
drop
watch it
bread.
live, I'm at the whim of the speed in which you want to show me things. That's all I'm really saying. It's like if I wait till
Yeah.
after it's done, I can watch it at my leisure at my speed. I don't dislike watching that, but sometimes it's like, okay, you're showing me a fucking NASCAR game for 8 minutes that I don't give a shit about. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I don't fucking argue against anybody who don't want to look at them shits, especially live. Especially not only live, but again, we have entire threads on social media that show every single thing that was fucking shown at these conferences. There's no need to fucking watch them anymore. I just like video games that much. I just like looking at them and shit. So I'll sit through this shit. But other than that, yeah, I don't ever give nobody any flack if they don't want to fucking look at any of that shit.
Hey, Farming
I
Raw,
just
except for in Vinland Saga. Keep going.
What is the booty Olympics that Lost keeps talking about?
I think it's a Keijo video of someone talking about that butt anime.
Oh, I actually have that on Blu-ray.
I
thoroughly do.
I've never
I
actually. I haven't even seen the opening, honestly. But I was like, hey, I respect the show, but I didn't watch it.
I honestly would fucking do a watch along, but I'm not trying to do no fucking fan service anime on there before I get sniped. I've already shown fucking 2 different anime now that be free in the
I
nipple.
forgot
I
to
got
tell you that
scared.
I set up the big man ting stream and graphics and everything already. By the way, I'm ready to do it, bro.
Oh shit! Hey, yeah, just let me know. Just let me know.
Niggin after dark, bro. It's about to be unhinged. I hope everyone's ready. I'm not.
I mean, bro, like, listen, when we talk about the depths of depravity, I mean, Jesus Christ Almighty.
All I need the one thing that I need you for is when we hype up that light skin. You know exactly who I'm talking about. We have to fuse, bro. We have to do Patara fusion so they know. We gonna put them on, bro. She is that don't make no sense. You can't look like that. You're not allowed to look like that.
I gotta quote my boy Jay Briscoe, rest in peace. Hey, viewer discretion is advised. It's gonna get real ugly out there. Trust me. Oh man, that won't be for the faint of heart at all. Like shit, I might need to fucking come up with a new account, a new alias, just say I don't put 2 and 2 together. Like, hey,
I'm making a new Twitch account for one stream. No, I actually think what I was thinking is I'll just put it on Patreon after. If it's too wild, lock it on Patreon. I'll publish it.
Wasn't you that nigga that was talking about some whole how you done it is done that me? I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a whole.
If you actually look at what it says here, it says Kylian Mbappe. That is actually not my name. My name, it's like my name is actually Jamal. So that couldn't have been me. Oh, what? I was on camera? Obviously a deep fake.
Yup, AI, duh. Hello,
Yo,
you know what year we live in?
Bro, deep fake, bro. What the fuck? Yo, I wasn't even in the country. It's like we need to be in the country.
My
We're online.
God.
No, but like I know electricity. I was in the middle of the ocean.
Yo, I was in Guam, and they don't got no fucking internet over them. Oh my God Almighty, we wildin'.
But yeah, I'm excited to do that. I'm excited for it. But yeah, we're
gonna have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, just so let me know. But State of Mid, yeah. I don't even know why they did this like right before not E3, but hey, they did it. They showed some shit. I know. Freaking Bungie had the audacity to bring back fucking Marathon, but instead of making it a single player game, they made it like some type of fucking multiplayer, like Rainbow Six Siege extraction shooter. I don't know what the fuck that is about. I know they showed that. I think they showed the fucking Danganronpa game. Yes, that's what I'm gonna call it, Danganronpa game. I think they showed
I also
that.
forget what it's called. I think it's Master Detective Archives, but they changed the name twice, once or twice though. At one point, but
Yeah,
keep going.
I think they showed that.
Did you
And we
ever
know that
bother
they,
with Death Comes Marching, whatever the other one was? Did you ever bother with it?
oh,
Every
you mean
other
with the
one?
the 2D game with the fucking children and shit?
Yeah, but they changed the title, but it was still by the same team. I forgot what they ended
Yeah,
up. Death Parade March, something like that. I'll look it up. Keep
yeah,
talking.
yeah. But no, I don't even. What the fuck that shit even release on? I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know. But yeah, that shit came and went. They shadow released the hell out of that after changing the title.
Mhm.
But
Oh, that's praising the
yeah, and
anime.
then
I think of the anime. Never mind. That's completely different. My bad. But keep going. Keep going.
yeah, it was called something along
World's
those
End
lines,
Club.
though.
World's End Club. Is that right? World's End Club. That feels right. Yes. Look at me. Look at me. This is 5 out of 10, 64, 7 out of 10 on Steam. Yeah, this is the game.
Oof, oof.
I'm gonna put it on screen
Ain't
just so they
looking
know I'm
for it.
this so they know what I'm talking about. But I remember this because it's my boy who does the artwork for some of Nisho Ishin's thing was the art director. I'm like, I recognize his artwork. Is his name Tate? Why don't I for some reason like just lost the ability to like remember people that I used to know.
You getting
Like
seen
voice
out, but
actors. I'm like, what the fuck was that nigga's name of the game? But this was the game.
yeah. And
You know what?
it pulled
Yeah.
the switcheroo because the freaking trailer, the launch trailer, the reveal trailer, it was 3D and shit. It seemed like another freaking murder mystery, but then it turned to 2D and turned to this shit here that he's showing
Yeah.
on screen, and then it just kind of released and then it just disappeared.
Yeah. It's
But
unfortunate.
very unfortunate indeed. What the fuck? They showed other shit. I just can't remember what the. I know they showed some VR shit, and they showed Dick. Whatever. Who cares? All right. Metal
This is-
Gear Delta 3, Konami, fucking Intellectual, NTR, and Spider Man. Hooray! Yatta! Credits.
No
Huh.
Wolverine? Is there a Wolverine
They
game
didn't,
coming out?
yeah, it is. They didn't show it though.
Oh. What about I was asking about that Wonder Woman game and that Kill the Justice League Suicide Squad game. That's Rockstar, right? Was it Rockstar that made Arkham Asylum, by the way? I could for some reason I was struggling to remember that. I know WB Montreal made Gotham Knights. Who
No,
made the
Arkham
Arkham
Asylum.
Asylum games? That's Rockstar, right? Or no?
No, it's fucking it's Rocksteady, I believe.
Rocksteady. Oh my god. See, I kept saying I know I know it's Rock something. Just know
Yes,
I'm like
Rocksteady.
Rockstar is like it felt wrong though. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Rocksteady Studios. Because funny enough, Rocksteady Studios is so funny. I played. I'm going to continue playing the very first game that they ever created on stream, Urban Chaos Riot Respawn, the most American game you'll ever see in your fucking life. Then they went to create Arkham Asylum. Funny enough. So, Suicide Squad Killer Justice League got delayed. We know about that. Wonder Woman, that when they showed that,
It
that was
doesn't
pretty much
exist.
like
Doesn't
it's
exist,
early
yeah.
development, so it doesn't exist.
This
And
was 2
then
weeks ago?
Wolverine,
Damn.
yeah, no, yeah. That's because that's like about what like three VJs ago now, I think. Maybe not 3, maybe 2, but you know, my sense of time is being lost as well. I don't know. I can't tell my left from my fucking right. Huh. And then Wolverine, same thing. Wolverine, same thing. They just showed the fucking reveal cinematic trailer, and that's still probably early in development too. So we're probably not going to hear nothing from that for a while either. But hey, Spider-Man, hooray! Everyone likes Spider-Man, right? Hooray!
I really do think Spider-Man's kind of hard to hate, but I grew up on Spider-Man, so I can't speak for other people. My reason is
He
different.
kind of is. He kind of is. Like he just like he just look cool. He acrobatic. He in New York. He's struggling. He just a relatable ass nigga. It's just cool. It just relates to fucking
Kevin
Americans.
Durant in the God of Warfare. What the fuck?
What?
I went on the Sony site to see if I could like just find the thing. I didn't hold on. I did not make this up. I swear to God, this is what I just seen. I just saw this shit. Hold on. You see him?
Why?
Hold on.
What? He playable?
I don't fucking know.
Yes, he's playable. He's playable.
Easy money sniper? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? This is so
got
serious.
a basketball on the scope. Oh my god. You can play as
Dream bigger. And above all,
What?
I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do this. Oh, what is happening? That's funny.
Oh yeah,
Oh
apparently we
shit.
could play as Kevin
He about
Durant in
to
Call of Duty.
ball like a Laker, ball like a Laker. Spider-Man is great, but I grew up with both. So I grew up with comics. So shit is great. I usually don't feel much of anything when a celebrity dies, but when I saw the news of Kevin Conroy's passing, I felt that shit. I actually agree with that. That's not something that I could say that I relate to on a very deep level. I actually would argue that retirements make me feel more than deaths because I'm like, damn, I watched you play football or basketball for like a decade plus. Damn, end of an era. I don't cry or nothing, but I get more. I'd argue I was more emotional about like Ibrahimovic like retiring than anything else that happened this year. Like was it sad when Chadwick Boseman died? Of course, rest in peace to the Black Panther. But I didn't like lose any sleep. The only celebrity that I think that made me legitimately sad was Kobe. But I grew up a Kobe fan, so I know for you, there's a couple of wrestlers I know that you held near and dear, and you're like, dang, like rip to a
Yeah,
legend. So yeah, like
yeah. For me, it's both. I cry fucking I ugly cry whenever somebody that I like a lot retires, and then with fucking deaths, it just depends, right? Of course, with actors, since I'm not a movie head, I don't really feel nothing. But yeah, when people that I watch, been watching for years, shit, even met in person, have pictures with fucking pass away, then yeah, that shit fucking hurts. But yeah, so but I'm in the same boat as you. Generally speaking, when people pass away, but that's just because a lot of the celebrities that pass away, I'm just not into fucking fandom, so it doesn't mean anything to me.
yeah, like me
But
and you have like it's not to say that there aren't people who are like really well known that we like they don't we don't like, I really like. Sorry, we do have them, but they're not like I don't know who's fucking popular. I don't know. They're not like the Meg the Stallions of the world or something, or like the Beyonces who are like super general main appeal. It's like if Nisio Isin was sick, I'd be sad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Type shit. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Lance Reddick was one where like even though I can't say that I've seen a lot of his things, I'm like I know Lance Reddick. The latest thing I can remember him being was Silence in Horizon Zero Dawn. But and when I think about anything I've seen him in, I've never disliked seeing him in the thing he is. It's like the one guy he played a bad guy in Far Cry. Hold on, I'm gonna find him because I know he's the guy who does all the shit in The Boys. I don't remember the real actor's name. You know the meme where it's like I can't remember. I can't remember the meme right now. Give me a second. I'll find it. I can't. He's like a black. He's like blackish. I don't fucking remember his name.
Oh, you mean the freaking that fucking Spanish nigga?
Yeah.
He's in Breaking Bad as well. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
He might be. I mean, he might be in Breaking Bad, but he's in one of the, he's one of the he's in one of the Far Cries or something
Yeah,
games.
he's a main antagonist of Far Cry 6. Yes.
Is that his name? Gennaro. I'm gonna type that in and see if that's him. Gian. Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. I forgot why I
Yes,
brought him up though.
Gustavo from fucking Breaking Bad, and he's in fucking Far Cry 6. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot why I brought him up though. What was I saying?
About freaking celebrity deaths and not necessarily like freaking like being a complete wreck when they fucking die and shit. And then
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, it's
I had
gone.
a, I
It's
had a
gone.
point. I had a point to make with this guy. If it comes back, I'll let you know. But there's a number of manga authors I've passed that have made me lose sleep. I never lost sleep. I can say that. Only thing I could admit, I could openly admit at this point because it is whatever. When Kobe died, I cried. I did. I shed tears. I was very sad. That's the only one I could think of. Other ones I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That's sad. But why the fuck did I bring this nigga up? Oh well. Oh well. If it comes back, I'll let y'all know. But shout out to him though. He cool. I like him. It wasn't to say that if he passed away, I'd be sad or something. There was a show. There's a scene from a show that I wanted to quote, but I couldn't remember his name. that that
Damn.
that 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 related to the situation. But I got hung up on trying to remember what the fuck his name was. Trying to remember that goddamn point.
And definitely
Uh
got Gone with the Wind.
Oh,
Gone with the Wind.
I kind of remember now because I was saying he's like Lance Reddick. Anytime I've seen him in anything or he's voice acted in anything, I have liked him. I can't say that I'm a stan or a fan and I follow what he's doing, but I'm like that nigga. Every time I see him, I like the role that he plays. I like his demeanor. I like how he delivers his lines. So like, stuff like that. Like I have a lot of that kind of rapport with many famous people, but I can't say that I was raised. I don't. That's actually wrong to say though, because even when I was growing up, there were so many of people around me who were really obsessed with some famous people and boy bands and your Destiny Childs and whatever the case was. When you had posters on your wall of your favorite people, but I just don't like the idea of deifying anybody or like, oh, this is like my god or this is my what's up, Neptune? What's up? You doing good, bro? And what's the other thing I'm trying to remember? Like, but you know what I mean, though. Like, you know, some people like take it too far. Like, I don't know if I'll follow this. Like, do you know how unhinged Taylor Swift fans are? They like go to her like concerts in diapers. So they don't have to like leave to piss. They'll just pee themselves. like, that is like what niggas be on this day. I can't do that. I can't follow anyone like that. Yeah. But what's up, y'all? How you doing, bro? Anyways, back to games. State of Play was mid, so I didn't care. I didn't really watch that. I don't think any Nintendo Directs or anything came out recently, so there was no need to like think about.
Well, they showed one. They showed the one with the one with the fucking Xenoblade 3 Chronicle DLC where fucking the characters.
I didn't watch it because I haven't played the game yet, so I actually avoided that like the plague. But yeah, I remember.
There was that one, but I think that's the only one that happened since since we last cared.
This is gonna be a really stupid question. But if you know the answer, does anybody remember me playing Bayonetta 3? Did I play that? I don't remember.
I don't I don't think you did. Do you even own it? Like I don't. Shit.
I'm trying to remember. Like, did I play that shit? Because I feel like I know so much about the game, but I'm like, I don't even know if I remember playing that goddamn game, bro.
I don't think you did, man. I think you're on your VLL pack. You regain memories from yourself from a fucking from a different timeline. Because I don't think you played that shit.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, so I gotta add that to the list then. Because I'm dead ass thinking one day, and I'm thinking of all the timeline version. I quoted the line, and I'm singing a song, and I'm like, did I play this game? Why the fuck do I know all this shit?
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think you did, dog. I don't think you did because you wasn't even playing nothing after you beat freaking
Chain Echoes.
Chain Echoes, you wasn't playing shit.
That's half true. Mostly true. Yes, he's right.
Not at your fucking fake real house. I mean, by yourself.
Yes. Exactly. I was gonna say, like, me and him played a couple of things. I remember I got him. I think we played River City Zero, River City Girls. Still haven't played 2 yet, which is crazy to think.
They just came out with a freaking stability update, so it's a good thing that you didn't, because I heard it was kind of broken and shit. So
broken for me, like I'm unstoppable. Or like just
broken
not
as in like freaking it's not working.
It needs to be in the oven a little longer. Okay, bet. You got hit by Shukishima's Fullbringer. Are you having doubts about your past? I got hit with Book of the End. I swear. There's these times where I'm like, there's one game that I remember one day. I'm like, I'm like, why? I'm like, I never beat this game. Why do I know everything that happens? And I try to remember, like, my friends. Like, why do I know this? It's just cultural osmosis. I'm just online. You just pick up certain things like. Me knowing like every plot point of Final Fantasy VII despite never having played it because it's been out for so long and it's so popular, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to remember that. that's because
I don't think you played Bayonetta 3 because if you played it, you would have had something to say about it.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll get on that at some point. I don't know. We'll see. There's one more topic I've had that I wanted to bring up. I'll see if it comes to me, but I did want to ask you this. So when did you get into like PC gaming? You would say always, early. Like, do you have like a year you could pinpoint?
Oh, funny enough. So there's actually a year I could pinpoint. It was what year did fucking Uncharted 4 come out? Let's Google that real quick. Uncharted, and I did the same thing twice. Uncharted 4. So that came out 2016. And what year did fucking Bloodborne come out? Bloodborne.
2014 is my guess.
2015. So I started PC gaming in 2016. Now my history of PC gaming actually goes farther into that. I've always been interested in PC gaming ever since a child. But then that's just my obsession with just video games in general. Needy semi overdose. Everything that can play video games, I want to play video games on it. If it was a device that was able to play video games on, I want to play video games on it. And I always thought the idea of playing the games on a computer was just fucking cool. I used to be such a, crackhead for CartoonNetwork.com. I was trying to
Ah,
play games on there, dog. I wasn't
Newgrounds
trying to hear
era.
nothing. Newgrounds, and then fucking later on when Flash was in its peak, addictinggames.com. For the rest of y'all, that would be mini clip. I was on addicting games, but for y'all, mini clip. I just love playing games on a computer. But unfortunately, I did not grow up in a family that was tech savvy like that, or had the money to game on the computer like that. I used to spend countless hours watching fucking like just PC games and shit. Then came around the boom of the MMOs, the MMO boom in the fucking mid 2000s. And when I was in middle school, my friend in middle school, 6th grade to be specific, introduced me to a French MMO called Dofus, and I played that a lot. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I dived into MMO scene a little bit here and there, but that was just off of my everyday use computers that I got for fucking laptops that I got for Christmas. They wasn't really meant for gaming, but those MMOs are very lightweight. So I played fucking Dofus. I've played Maple Story. I've played Perfect
Maple
World.
fucking story.
Um
Jesus Christ.
uh
my my age, my era.
yes, Lost, exactly that. Dofus is originally a fucking MMO. Yes. Yes. It is the prequel to Wakfu. So I was playing Dofus before Wakfu even came out. Yes. And
With
of
the
course
French
my computer
French
couldn't.
cartoons.
Yep. My computer was not able to handle Wakfu at all. um Perfect World, Dofus, Maple Story, fucking DNF. Um I never got to play All Points Bulletin.
Were you a Counter Strike nigga at
Guild.
any point?
Wait, who?
Were you a Counter Strike nigga at any point or not?
Nah, I couldn't fucking I couldn't play PC games. I just those lightweight MMOs.
Mm,
And then Guild Wars 1, right?
mm.
And then after that, I went back to consoles, but
Oh
it
shit,
wasn't
RuneScape.
until
I didn't play RuneScape
2016.
though. Good, good, keep going.
Yeah, me neither. But it wasn't until 2016 that I fully got into PC gaming. That was the year when I'm sitting down on my PS4 and I'm like, bro, ain't shit coming out. I've been playing Bloodborne for the
See,
entire year for
that's
all of
exactly why I asked you
2015.
the question. I wanted to ask you what like made you fully make the switch because like what were you fed up by? Basically, go ahead though.
Yeah, this is the origin story. This is the origin story. The My fed up point was last generation, so that should be
My 2015. I just told you guys about it.
that should be that's the sixth generation. So let's see. If fucking if the ColecoVision and the fucking home computer entertainment was the first generation, the Famicom was the second, Super Nintendo was the third, PS2 was a fourth. So yes, the sixth. That's the sixth generation of games. That was my fed up point. So I'm sitting down on my PS4 and I'm like, all right, the PS4 just came out. Infamous Second Son is ass. They just killed the
I,
Infamous
didn't-
series.
I ain't like that game actually myself. I like the first Infamous though with Cole McGrath.
Son, Infamous 1 and 2, now that's a real fucking video game. Woo! Jesus. Oh man. I will be strong and ready. That's my nigga. The fuck HAG out. But Infamous Second Son was ass. They killed the Infamous series. Killzone Shadow Liberation was ass. They killed the Killzone series. Little Big Planet 3 was ass. They killed the Little Big Planet series. So everything I was looking forward to from the last gen is now dead. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I guess we just gonna wait to see what other games coming out. We
Mhm.
waiting. Bloodborne come out. I play that. I'm like, this is cool and all, but I don't really fucking care for this. Playing Bloodborne for a whole year straight. Now finally, they real first big first party title comes out, Uncharted 4. I'm like, yeah, Uncharted 4. This the first game in the next generation. Uncharted 3 was whatever, but Uncharted 2, that was defining. Oh my god, I can't wait to play this fucking movie game. Gameplay that fucking self. I said, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done. So then I bought a pre-built gaming laptop off of Origin, and this is before Origin was bought by who the fuck was they bought by? They was bought by Corsair, I think. I believe it was
I was
Corsair.
gonna make a really bad political joke. I'm happy you answered that before I said it. keep going. Keep going. Just keep going.
I,
Just keep
so
going.
I bought my fucking I bought my fucking Origin, and boy howdy, I had the time of my life on that thing. It came with Just Cause 3 for free. Came with Just Cause 3, and it came with Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is actually a pretty cool game, but I don't care for multiplayer only games. I played the fuck out of Just Cause 3, and then ever since then it's been history. After that, I built my first fucking desktop with a GTX 1070, and the rest is fucking history. Now I've been on PC gaming since, and I have not looked back. I don't own a fucking PS5. I don't own an Xbox Series. I own a Switch, but I don't own a Switch. But I mean, it's literally sitting in it's literally sitting in this fucking drawer, just collecting
He got
dust.
Bezos money. He's like, fuck it, I'll buy a Switch. Like I don't really want it. And he threw it in the corner and went back to what he was doing.
Literally, I played I played Luigi's Mansion 3 for like maybe a max of fucking an hour and 30 minutes. I haven't played it since. But yeah, I've been essentially PC gaming since fucking 2016.
Okay.
And I haven't looked back. Funny enough, I bought in past consoles. I bought an Xbox 360. I ain't buying no fucking Xbox Series.
I have an HD Nintendo 64 outlet coming so I can play on my TV in HD. So that's actually on the way. I spent a lot of money these past couple months. I gotta chill out. Xenoblade Chronicles, I don't think you did. Oh, I read that already. Probably watched playthroughs. Not for Bayo 3. So something else, I may have deluded myself into thinking I played the game because I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I watched Ragnarok gameplay. I wasn't playing that shit. I don't care. I don't care how anyone feels about it. Fuck Kratos. All right. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Can't say the best experience. The question is, when PC gamer got no. The person when the PC gamer got into him, you got a real PC in 2019. No, you gotta start small. Like even me, like I started with a gaming PC, laptop. Then I do eventually want to build one. What the fuck did you say? GTX, whatever. Like at some point, I remember A game. I remember that. Flash games back when I was a little boy. I would play Team Fortress. That's another game I was trying to remember. Team Fortress. Because isn't that the one people say Overwatch took a lot from? Am I wrong about that?
I mean, fucking Team Fortress pretty much invented the whole hero-based shooter to begin with.
Okay.
Which is so funny because Team Fortress originated from a fucking Quake mod. The more you know.
Oh shit! I remember. Were you there when I'm like, "There's Quake 3"? I said there was 2 of these. I was like, "What?"
Wow. Well, no, I was not because I absolutely would have cursed you out.
I know. You know what? Fair enough. I really like that, but I remember when I think the first time I see anything from Quake 3, I feel like I saw like some famous actor was doing something. Was it Terry Crews? I don't know. I remember who it was. And I'm like, this is the third installment. There was 2 of these. I don't know what was going on. I don't understand how a generation of gamers who grew up on Metal Gear Solid, and Final Fantasy 7 games are calling Spider-Man a cutscene simulator. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Prequel to Wakfu, we spoke about that. I would play a game that was tanky online. It was great. Let's talk about great games like RuneScape. I didn't play RuneScape. I know my friends were RuneScape, Maple Story. There's one I never remember. And then League of Legends, like guys, like I always say I hate League because League stole my friends from me. I'd be like, let's go do a thing. And these niggas are all, I gotta get my elo, what kind of gank in the ADC jungle, whatever the fuck they be talking about. Ivern, Riven. I'm trying to list everything I know about League all in one sentence. I said elo already. Platinum, Diamond, Tier 2. Nigga, fuck that shit. Consoles are whack because they charge you money to use the internet you're already paying for. It's hilarious. I never thought about it that way. Actually, it's kind of fucking. It's crazy though because my best friend pays for all my online subscriptions. I don't pay for my online. I gotta tell her to cancel the Sony one because I do not touch Sony. So she gotta stop paying for that. I gotta tell her that. Yeah, I'm gonna call Midborn if I want to. Loving my homies talk about free games that come with the PlayStation Plus. That shit is kind of funny. Lost where I was at. My brother in Christ, you paid for the subscription. Exactly. Nah, man, the laptop was just his beginning stages. Okay, then he built one. You built your first with a GTX 970. Now you're rocking a 3070. Good for you. PS5 is okay, but PC's elite. I actually don't hate the PS5 in terms of like how like it feels and plays and looks and stuff, but I still think it's not necessary.
We'll say consoles are easier to get into, less fooling around. Let's say I buy the first in my hand on PC. That shit some fixes and needs some fixes and work on modern hardware. Don't hit on my laptop. I can play whatever I want on the lowest quality setting. Yo, we in the same boat. Overwatch is a tragedy. Don't remind me. I just like Zarya. That's all I say. Like I like that the Russian bitch. Shout out Putin or something. Looks crusty as hell, but gets the job done. Only touch Overwatch when Overwatch 2 happened, but I ain't buy a $20 game skin. I have two friends that play League, and I swear all they do is cry and complain every time they sit down to play. Yep, that's the thing too. They're never happy. All they do is literally bitch, whine, yell at the game, and question why they fucking play it. That was the part that was doubly frustrating too. So yeah.
Very weird.
Only thing I know about League is Arcane. I forgot about that too. I always forget that show came out. Yeah, that's there. Boom. I know 3 characters: the tree nigga, Ivern, Riven. Actually, there's a new one that I know because someone that I know was cosplaying as some Ninetale Fox. So in that game, I don't know her name.
So why'd you ask the question, by the way? The topic question.
I just wanted to see what kind of pushed you into like the lane of you wanted to play PC in a similar vein that like how I got into indies. Like you're like nothing is coming now.
Yeah.
These guys suck. It kind of ties back into me us saying like doing your due diligence to go seek out what it is you want to play, watch, and read instead of waiting for mainstream and legacy companies to do the work for you. Nintendo won't make Paper Mario. Why did I forget their fucking studio name? That's crazy. But Paper Devs, whatever, Paper Bug Devs, and the other Dongan something. I can't remember what it's called. That's crazy. I have to look at the game now. Made like Bug Fables. Then you're making Seahorse Saga. Like if you like Paper Mario, you can go get those. If you were mad at like let's say maybe like what happened with what's my dude who made Castlevania, Igarashi, whatever fucking name again? Because didn't they snake him, and that's why he made Bloodstained. All people didn't like
Yes.
Bloodstained. So it's like, okay, maybe you don't get that. You haven't played a Metroid game in a while. Play Hollow Knight. There's alternatives out there that I think are equally as good, if not better, than what you're waiting for. Like Pokemon niggas, don't fucking cry to me about Pokemon ever again in your life because you have a multitude,
Plethora.
a plethora, a horde of creature collection monster taming games that are just as good, if not better, and do all kinds of things that are different or exactly what you're fucking asking for. And you want to sit there and wait for Pokemon because you like fucking Pikachu. You're a loser. Shut up. Don't fucking complain. Koromon right there. Temtem right there. Kindred Fates coming out. Power World coming out. There's Monster
Beast just
Sanctuary if
came
you
out.
like. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hear that shit. Stop fucking crying to me. I'm so tired of that.
Yeah, so that pretty much it perfectly dived back into what you said when we first started this episode. Yeah, I was just sitting out on my PS4. I'm like, bro, they coming out with a bunch of re-releases. How are you remastering a game that came out last generation? That came out last year. That shit don't make no fucking sense. The whole library just fucking remasters. Y'all killed like 3 of y'all most prominent IPs from the last generation. And then fucking, I'm just playing Bloodborne and fucking Uncharted. I'm like, bro, this shit ass. I'm not doing this no more. I'm done. I'm fucking done. So, so I fucking bought,
Yeah,
I bought my
Ari's name,
fucking
man.
pre-built. And then after that, the rest was history. Then I built my first desktop, and then the rest is fucking history. I built my
I
sister's
know I'm
desktop, and
not
I
near any
upgraded
forest
this one.
fires. I'm good. I'm not near any. Sorry, keep going.
And but hey man, listen, League, that shit look like ass. But all the Asian biddies play that, so I don't know. I might have to fucking put on my cap, my
You have to
fucking
do what I did when
disguise
I
cap.
pretended like Animal Crossing back in middle school. I got Animal Crossing just to talk to one bitch. Granted, I didn't even hate my time with Animal Crossing, but I promise there's so many other things I'd rather be playing. But I like that girl so much, we would sit down and play Animal Crossing.
Bro, I mean the Asian biddies be playing that shit. I be looking
We're
at the
done with Zelda,
gameplay.
Mook. You're good. We're done with Zelda. We're good. You're good. We started the street. We started off with Zelda. We're not talking Zelda no more. Go ahead.
I be looking at the gameplay. I'm like, bro, you just scrolling. I'm like, is it a fucking tower defense? What the fuck is going on? You just
You gotta like
scrolling.
kill the
map is
dragon,
mad
you know what I'm
big.
saying? You gotta click, then you gotta click again, and then click that way, then you click the other way, then you gotta click that.
I'm like,
that
is
way.
it a real time strategy? Is it a tower defense? I just see you moving the camera left, right. I don't know what the fuck going on. Everyone who plays it hates themselves hates everyone who plays it, and hate themselves on top of that. Yet they still play it. Got like 5,000 hours on it. All I know is that the Asian biddy be playing them games, be cosplaying as them characters. So I might need to fucking do my Agent 47, get my disguise, fucking lick my eyebrows and try to infiltrate real quick. Now I'm saying I'm not gonna do that, but now I'm saying cause shit, let me see what's fucking going on here. That being said,
I'll have to just pick a gander.
right? See what's going on over there on the other side of the fucking fence. But PC gaming is fucking great, man. Like
I can't even lie to you. There are some like famous streamers. And I'm like, they're league players. I'm like, damn, she kind of bad, but I'm not.
Bro!
I'm not getting into league to like talk to you. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I hate. I have too much self respect for myself, but I would do it. I would. I see you. You're looking kind of nice over there in that chair.
So I just be scrolling. I'm like, bro, like what? Out of everything, like damn, the times have changed. Y'all couldn't play something raw, like fucking, I don't know, like shit, fucking, I don't know, something else. This shit whack. But hey, that's what they want to play. And bro, it got the Western biddies, it got the Asian biddies. I said, damn. I don't even know what the fuck what a Riot Games even is, but they somehow capture the hearts of all of you youngins. So shit.
There's some Genshin Impact ones too. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyways, that was some MiHoYo bitches. I think 27th. I don't even know when the PS4 really took off, but I never wanted one. You know, you probably remember the story where my mom was just like, "Do you want it? Do you want a PS4?" But no, relax. What's wrong with you? I got 20% off. I'm like, all right, buy the PS4, man. Like I think she just wanted to buy it for me. I didn't. I would like because she did this. She tried to run back the same thing with the PS5. Like, you need a PS5? No, I got 20% off. I don't want the PS5. I don't care. I don't want it. Like, the only thing that I want is the Steam Deck. It's not out yet, and I'll get it myself. I'm good. The days of me needing to buy anything is over. Go in the corner and live your life. Go into the twilight of your years in peace. You know, like, yeah, Silk Song's not coming out. So it's a figment of my imagination. I'm convinced. Jesus Christ, Team Cherry is running a psyop. Okay, so that game's not real until I see it. Pokemon fan games alone are better than the actual games. 100 hours of gameplay and puzzles. I haven't stepped outside of Pokemon IP yet. I've heard there's like Reborn, Ethereal Gates, a couple other ones I know that people liked a lot, and they're like a more mature story. Oh, got a straw hat out to play Pokemon. They're not taking my money. Like I've always said, the only game from that franchise that I bought with my own money was X and Y, and I did buy both like an idiot. I don't know why I did that, but I did in college. When they went to 3DS and went 3D, and I'm like, all right, I want to battle seriously, and I was watching like Shofu videos and like Joey. There's another Pokemon guy I used to watch. I think it's Jaywitz. Is it Jaywitz? I was trying to like learn like competitive battles and EVs and IVs and natures, and I'm like, this shit's just fucking math. It's just probability, and I never looked back. I said, fuck this shit. This is just probability. This is fucking Pokemon's just math. I'm like, I rather do anything else. So yeah. Anyways, everything else again for the 3DS for the DS era, I have an R4, T4. So you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? Captain Jack Sparrow. Before that, we all know that there was one game I pocketed. Somebody's game cartridge slid to me on the bus. I put that in my pocket, and now
He's a dog. I swear to God, every bad thing that happens to you in today's era is because of this.
So one of my friends lost his game on his DS cartridge on the bus, and it slid to me, and I slid that shit in my pocket or my shoe pocket or whatever. I slid it in my shoe or my sock. And then he was like, "Hey, yo, I can't find my Pokemon. I think it's Platinum. Was it Pearl and Diamond? And Platinum was like the Emerald or the Crystal. It's the Crystal version of that generation." And I'm like, "Hey, yo, no one's leaving the bus until we find that game." The whole time I had that shit in my pocket. I'm not a good person. I wasn't a good person. I was not a good person.
He was a demon.
Yo,
oh
I went home. I went home, deleted that match, saved it, and I started immediately. I never brought it to school. I never spoke about it. As far as those guys know, I never played that generation. Yeah. So, anyways. The PS4 was the first console I bought fully with my own money. I always holding higher ground for my sentiment. Actually, I actually understand that. I'm not mad at that. The first time you buy your own console and game, big man thing, like, yo, I'm working, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, it was the PS3. That was the first console that I bought for me, and that was around the era where I started buying shit for myself. So I understand that, but I do think the PSG was pretty cool, all things considered.
You know what's
I
so funny?
mm,
I never went through that with a console. Every console I gotten as a fucking present.
Well, the
Now I
PC
was
you got
buying,
yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
I was buying my own games the same
Mm,
time as you during the
mm,
PS3 era. So that's the fucking the 5th generation. But like buying a console full blown, like when it come out and shit, nah. Cause every single console I gotten it as a present. Like for fucking Christmas or something on my birthday. Which is actually very funny now that I think about that. But yes, fucking all the PC shit this is my with my own strength, my own hands.
mm. So you say every time
Funny
I
enough,
fucking
yeah.
open OBS's dumbass update, that and Discord, every time there's a fucking update. They're so annoying. Go ahead, sorry.
Funny enough, because I mean, well, I fucking stream 7 days out, 5 days out of 7 days, and I actually don't even see OBS update that much. How unfrequent do y'all fucking open OBS? Like shit.
I probably open OBS every day. That's why.
Yeah. But
I'm pretty sure I
um,
updated this shit like 2 days ago. Hot fixes. Some. This. Never NDRVIDA. Some. I don't know whatever, man. Update. Hurry up.
oh shit,
Discord
yeah, they
every
fucking
time it's like new feature, the one bit. Now you could lick the
now
nitro. I'm like, shut up. I don't
now
even know what. Yeah.
Discord be updating a lot and be changing nothing, boy. That shit pissed me off. But OBS, yeah, the last update they did was to fucking implement the new shit for the latest fucking Nvidia cards that none of us
That's what
here
it was
can
on
use.
Nvidia. I said ND something V. I said
Yeah,
that's
I
what.
know what you was talking about because I know what the
Okay.
fuck they updated.
Yeah. So
We can't even use that shit because none of us fucking got over
Discord
$1,000
is
to
like
fucking
now
spend.
you could voice note it. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how Discord. I just come in here and I talk. I stream off of it. Just leave me alone. So anyways, yeah. I also don't like having subscription things anyways. So my only monthly subscription that I pay for out of pocket is my Discord Nitro or is it the Boost or whatever it's called. That's
Nitro is
it.
Nitro. You get
Like
a boost
$4.
with
Like four
Nitro.
yeah, like $4 or whatever it is. Like I tell people I have no subscription services. I don't have Hulu, I don't have Netflix, I don't have Disney Plus, I don't have this, or I don't have that, or whatever. And the ones that I do have, someone is paying for me.
It's true.
Brina pays for all of my video game subscriptions. But I have to tell her to stop paying for the Sony one because I do not play the PS4 and I don't have and the PS5. I have half of mine to just sell it. So
I bought him Game Pass. He hasn't been in a single game on it. That's so crazy.
I'm about to though because
He,
you know what
he
I'm
he
saying.
wanted he wanted to be depressed and shit. He wanted to have his life spiraling and shit. Like
Bro,
excuses.
like
You see excuses. Excuses. You just was running from the grind.
he said skill issue. That's crazy. Life be coming at me fast sometimes, bro. I dealt with a series of unfortunate events. I'm crying.
Dodge it faster. Oh shit.
He said skill issue. Beat the game and be sad. That's crazy.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
nah, man, like it's funny because growing up, I used to watch a lot of man. I used to spend hours watching San Andreas multiplayer, Samp. Then they had this shit called Samp Ramp. It was the craziest thing ever. Like they would just have like a fucking Hot Wheels track just suspended in the fucking air like on some Tower of God shit.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas would just drive down it. They do stunts, do tricks, just drive down it. This was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life in elementary school. Me and my cousin used to spend hours looking at that shit. Then I used to watch freaking MMO. I used to watch videos of Cities of Heroes, City of Villains, just watching a bunch of shit that I couldn't play, just wishing one day I'll be able to play them. Now we here. Now as a fully grown adult, we fucking
Devil.
here.
That's my best friend, and she's secretly about to be engaged because I know that someone's about to. She moved in with her man not too long ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. That's my best friend. You talking about Brina from the Best Friends broadcast? That channel's secretly dead. But I should just delete it. Because
Damn.
she 4 hours away from me now, right? Her and her man moved in together and everything. It's been harder to record, and I'm really not trying to kill myself to do it. So I stopped caring about it. I think what I'm just gonna start doing is me and Trent and quietly gonna be serious about the Strong League of Trio podcast. I think that's what I'll replace it with. But I'm sorry, bro. I don't know though. By the way, you have to be like she's very academia. That's not even true, man. She dated some dumbass niggas. I'm taking that back. Anyways, moving on. Yo, women annoy me, bro. They're moving on. I wanted to get into Sam, but I fear it's too late for me. That's a happy ending. Nice, yeah, yeah. You know, I'm at that age in my life where all my friends are getting houses and getting married and engaged, or just having a bunch of kids out of wedlock. The
Oh
last thing,
shit.
the last thing personally that I wanted to bring up relates to a bit about a fighting game and Street Fighter, because I feel like I have not really sunk my teeth into a fighting game properly since Injustice 2. I'm about to look up. I'm desperate to look up when that game came out, because Injustice 2 might have been the last time I played a fighting game semi seriously. And I have the fighting game itch, and I actually think Street Fighter 6 looks really enticing, really engaging.
So
2017.
it's
Fuck me.
very interesting, right? Very interesting that you say that because we kind of having people are dubbing this like a soft golden era because I don't you could get the statistic, but this is the first time in a very long time that we have gotten a new Street Fighter 6, a new Street Fighter, a new Tekken, a new King of Fighters, and a new Mortal Kombat all within the same time frame.
Oh, that's
So yeah, Street Fighter
actually
6,
I didn't even think
yeah,
about that.
Tekken 7, King of Fighters 15, and Mortal Kombat 1. All coming
Mm.
out. Or if not already come out, they coming out. So King of Fighters and Street Fighter came out, and we waiting for Tekken and Mortal Kombat. So all of these coming out at the same time. So yeah, people are saying dubbing this a kind of like as a re-soft golden era and shit.
Okay, that's what's up. Um, yeah, because didn't I don't actually don't know if they did this with Street Fighter 5 at all, but don't they usually do those re-releases like a million re-releases? Did they still do that with 5? I don't know if they did that.
Yes,
Because
they
with
did. They
4,
did.
they had Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and then I believe there might have been one more, but then I think it was Ultra Street Fighter 4 was like the last one they made.
Yes, they
Okay,
did that with 5.
okay. Because I only really played Super Street Fighter 4 and like Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. But I think Super Street Fighter 4 is when they introduced Juri Han. That's when I got into it, and that's the last time I played Street Fighter very seriously. I actually really like Karen. Karen Kanzuki. That's one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. I don't know. Is she in
Joe
6?
Thomas.
Or
Yeah,
she could be
I don't know.
DLC? I don't know. I actually haven't checked that roster at all. I have no fucking idea. So, um, yeah. But anyways, damn, fighting games eating good. I'm still waiting for the next Dead or Alive. I like Dead or Alive games. The
It's never
the
coming. It's
Beach
never happening,
DLC
by the way.
specifically, mating Chung Li with impure intent. I'm not mad at it. I'm actually a character in Street Fighter 6. Oh shoot, that's crazy. This is the first game where I'm like, I might use Cammy because Cammy don't look stupid to me. And don't get twisted. Cammy good looking. Her cheeks being out is raw. I like seeing her cheeks, but I'm like, why are you in a bathing suit with a beret on? You look dumb as fuck. I just thought her fucking that outfit they wore was stupid. It looks like a one-piece bathing suit that she'd go to the gym in. She got combat boots on and a beret. I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah, Cammy never moved me. Not only does she have no ass, but she never moved me at all.
I
So I
feel
don't
you.
care for
I'm
her
not mad
at
at it.
all.
Again, I still don't think they've ever really beaten the Chun Li. So, sorry, you have thighs like that. You're kind of unbeatable. I'm a classic man. You know what I'm saying? But
Literally.
yeah, but I do like Sakura, Jury, and you know my Ojo Sama. So I've really been debating and thinking about getting the game. I have to do a little bit of due diligence and look into it and stuff because I don't know. But the problem is, I'm in a part of my life where I don't believe that I have the ability to dedicate myself to one game like that. When I was younger, I had more time and I cared more. Cause I spoke about this a little bit yesterday. I know you were in the stream in and out a little bit, but when I get into a fighting game, I can't really half-ass it. I know frame data. I look at every patch note that comes out. I have to know what they changed about my character. Okay, now this doesn't link into this. I have to find a new combo. This combo no longer is viable. Oh, this combo is no longer optimal spacing. And like if I put a fighting game down for too long, I forget how to play. or I have to kind of relearn it. Like there's the rust. Like okay, I haven't played basketball in 4 months. I'm dribbling off my leg. There's a grace period of me kind of regaining my bearings. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just don't know if that's why it makes no sense to me for me to really buy any of these because I'm like I never really stick around. Like at best, recently, and even that this game I haven't played in so long. Rivals of Aether is probably it's a platform fighter like Smash. Is the one that I've played the most in the past 2 years since the Switch version came out. Like me and my friends, every once in a while get together, we might play a 1 or 2 rounds of Rivals of Aether. After that, a little bit at my real house, me and my boy we played Rushdown Revolt, and I'm just like, am I really gonna keep up and learn these combos and know what's going on? And then when a new character comes out, how do they shake up the meta? I can't do that no more. I don't have the time. I don't know. So I really like what I'm seeing when I look at Street Fighter 6. I really mean it, but I don't know if I could get it. So we'll see. I'll make an executive decision sooner rather than later. But I won't lie, the allure is there. It's pulling me. I kind of want it.
At
do.
least Street Fighter 6 has a freaking story mode where you get to create your own character and fucking like
Train
go
under a mentor
fucking
or some shit.
and yeah, and fucking do shit in Metro City or whatnot. So at least it has single
Can
player
I
content.
fuck Chung Li?
It's not an arrow game. So in our dreams.
It's not a good game.
Nope.
Can I date Chun Li?
Now that is a good question.
Can I
Because
hold? Can I
the
be a
game does
gentleman and
have
hold? Go ahead.
the game does have fucking social links, if you will.
Oh,
So
brother, I actually don't want that. Never mind. That stressed me out secretly. If Heavenly Demon joins, I might cop. If the Heavenly Demon joins, wait, Heavenly Demon Yaksha?
he took it literally. I don't know who that's referring to. I'm not a Street Fighter.
I want to say Akuma, but that's not what they call him. Is that like his epithet or sobriquet? I don't remember them ever calling him the Heavenly Demon, right? I don't know. Now speaking of fighting, I'm probably gonna cop Guilty Gear. Yeah, Guilty Gear was looking good too.
Ew.
Mila Rage, Ramalet, Valentine, Jacko, Return to Monk Brain. I've never been that deep into a game competitively. I get good enough to shit on my friends and leave it at that. The only 3 games, sorry, that I played competitively, and it was only really like local and maybe national, not international. I went to one major tournament for Injustice 2, Injustice 1. It was Injustice. It was Smash 4 specifically. And what the fuck? What happened to my brain? What the fuck is it called again? PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Those were the only games that I probably played at such a super high level that I was like obsessively competitive and like doing everything and wanted to be the best. Went to tournaments, competed, paid money to compete. Those were the only 3 games that I ever got that good at. I was really good at the first Injustice. I was really good at the second one too. I saw someone say his friend was nice with Supergirl. I was really good with Supergirl. I was good with Superman. I was good with Nightwing and any character, Batgirl. But my character in 2 was Black Canary, Dinah. I was fucking niggas. I remember too. Like I was making like combo videos. I don't know if you were around when I was making those. I didn't keep them on the channel. I ended up like deleting them. I think they might still be on one of my external hard drives. But I was making combo videos and showing niggas how to combo in that game.
Look at him. He was an FGC head. I'm disgusted. He said, "I don't believe in deodorant.
That's
I don't
crazy.
believe in haircuts."
that one you could. There was a period. I wrote run from that one, but deodorant. That's crazy. Those niggas are different. Those Smash niggas too. They don't bathe. They don't get a haircut. They don't get a trim. They got no fucking. What do the kids call it now? Riz. They got no Rizma.
Yeah, if y'all know me, I hate the FGC with a passion. I don't hate them as much as the 10 toddlers, but I do dislike fucking the FGC a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, though, I mean, yeah, I'm not a fighting game head. Funny enough, because I used to say that fighting games was my favorite video game genre once upon a time, but that's when fighting games had a lot of swag, and that's also the time period when we was making the jump from 2D to 3D. But yeah, I have no intention on getting any of these fighting games besides Mortal Kombat. Now, I have no idea how I feel about Mortal Kombat 1 because apparently it's another reboot.
Oh, they're rebooting?
I don't
What's
have
the,
no
what's the
idea.
latest one? It's 11, right? Sorry.
Yes.
Is it 11? I have to like look at that game. You know, oddly enough, I don't think I've really seen any of that game. and
I haven't played it.
I haven't played it. I don't think I've played it either because I actually played a lot of Mortal Kombat X. But that was one of those games where
Mhm.
like that's when I really got into Mortal Kombat. I played it growing up and everything. Don't get it twisted. Like I played it, but that wasn't my fighting game series. It was more like hey, I'll play with you. Let me just pick Liu Kang and go, you know, like that's what I used to do. But generally speaking, one of the best ways to get me to a fighting game is for me to fall in love with a character. I don't have to like the character like from a story standpoint. It could be that, but I loved Cassie Cage, Cassandra Cage. Ding
Yes.
dong! I put niggas in the balls. I was like, this shit is so fucking lit. Like, I was going crazy. Hit the little shadow backflip. I run. Pull up down. Bink, 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 dook. I was like, yo, she's cold, bro. I really, really fuck with her. So, yeah. So that's how I got into X. But I did not play 11 at all. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've played very little of Street Fighter 5 too. Like when it first came out, I played with Karen. I smacked up a couple of niggas and never looked back. I think I just gave that game away too. I don't even think I brought that to EB. No. I did. I was broke. I brought that to EB. 100% I did.
Young dumb, young dumb, young
Yeah.
dumb, and broke.
Homelander mains. I like Homelander. You funny.
But yeah. So apparently, Mortal Kombat 1 is a reboot, but it's still
Oh.
a sequel. So I'm like, what the fuck happened? I need to play fucking the story of 11. That's why I bought it, but I just never. I haven't installed it because it's a fucking 100 GB game. So
Mhm.
yeah. But apparently, Mortal Kombat 1 is yet another. It's a reboot, but they said it's a sequel. So if it's a sequel, that means then it's not. It's a fucking reboot sequel, just like fucking 9 was. So I'm like, what the fuck happened in 11? How did y'all fuck up again? So I don't know how I feel about that. I have to beat
Like
11
Law
story
said,
again.
crisis event. You're about to get a flashpoint.
Again.
You get your own
Yo,
game
Raiden.
and continuity. And I was just about to cook that dumbass Elder God. Fucking stupid, dumb lightning bitch. Fucking idiot. Fucking dumb cunt. Stupid dumbass. Motherfucking imbecile. Insignificant fool. Degenerate invalid. No functioning brain cells in there. Stupidest, worst God I've ever seen in my life. And Thor exists. He's stupid as fuck too. And how you the dumbest god of lightning when Thor exists? Anyways, I'm done. But yeah.
Damn.
Nah,
That's a
Raiden's
fearless
stupid.
Thor, right?
I don't give.
Yes.
I said, you really let the nigga Luke Cage? You're so fucking dumb. This guy has no brain cells. He's so dumb. So yeah.
So yeah, I have to beat 11 story to see how I feel about Mortal Kombat 1 being another reboot. But yeah, we have options. You got Street Fighter, you got King of Fighters, you got Tekken, and you got fucking Mortal Kombat all coming out.
Honestly, if you're gonna get Mortal Kombat, I'll get that. So at least I need someone to play with. So I guess I could get. I won't lie to you. If I see Street Fighter and I see Sakura or like Kara, they looking nice, I might just have to. I just might have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm down about.
Yeah, I know that they have 3 new characters, but I don't remember if Karen was a part of the fucking roster.
What about Sakura?
I think she's there. She should be there.
She thick?
That's a good question.
Did they draw her nice and meaty?
Because I know I know they did Jury Justice. Tell you that much right now.
I don't think she looked bad in any game. If I remember, I have to remember 5 though. I don't remember if she looked bad in, but yeah. But she's for feet niggas. I'm not a Foot Clan nigga,
Yeah.
but I fuck.
Yeah,
with
I'm not
Yuri
Foot Clan either.
She looked like a Well, not she looked like. Obviously, she's based off of Jolene a lot, but like.
Yeah, she's an alt Jolene and it's fire.
Yeah.
So instead of fucking green, we got like fucking purple and it's fire. You know me, I like my dark colors. So.
Don't Earth
But yeah,
to lose 9 times before their stakes? I don't even. I don't remember. Maybe I gotta refresh my knowledge a little bit on my lore. My god, Liu Kang is happy now, so I'm good. They better bring back Striker for MK, Foot Clan, K Master Shredder. They gotta bring back was Baraka in any of these games recently? They gotta bring back Baraka. And they gotta have Dashi voice that nigga. You're gonna do that, I'm a lead. You're gonna do the board like that. I said, yo, you gotta get Dashi to voice Baraka, bro. I'll never get that era of me just watching that nigga's videos. I haven't really watched him in so many years. Here and there, a clip might come by and see. I know what he's doing. Hope he's well. But that shit used to kill me. Watching him play those hard ass platformers and he's no, you fucking bitch. And then he fucks up and he starts over. And I'm like, I know he's tilted. I can see it. Because I've been there. Like,
when like you're trying to get somewhere, you're trying to get back to where you fucked up, but you're so triggered you're fucking up before you even get to
Yup,
where you're.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I like. Nah, I liked him. He was fun.
yeah. I'm pretty sure
Baraka's
he's
dead.
still
Oh, I
freaking
forgot.
kicking it.
You can bring him
I'm pretty
back.
sure.
Reboot.
There it is. Yo, Mortal Kombat 1.
Plus, it's nothing to put a dead character on the roster. This can't be in the story mode. It really doesn't. That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, they be doing that though.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I was saying. Like, if I guess he's a bad example, but if like some Street Fighter character, like I don't know, Goken dies, and you can still put Goken on the roster, you just can't be in the
For
story.
example, I'll give you an example.
Mhm.
Bison is not in fucking Street Fighter 6
He-
because he quote unquote is dead at the end of Street Fighter 5. They kill him, quote unquote.
it's funny because I know the story of Street Fighter 5. Like I'm pretty sure I like watched that. I don't remember him dying.
Because technically he can't
Psycho
die because
power.
there it is, because he has fucking containers where he could fucking like transfer his fucking soul and fucking Orochimaru gimmick. So technically
I know what happened. He fucked up,
Oh.
and now he in One Piece.
Ah,
he's
shit.
shitting you up the rain. Yo, I don't know how. I feel like nobody saw that until I mentioned it. It's the one thing that I give myself credit for the One Piece community, because no one saw that. I looked at that nigga immediately and said, "Who is this M Bison looking motherfucker with a cigar?" I don't know how anyone else didn't put. That's the first thing that came to mind when I saw him the first time. Like, nigga, like M Bison with a blade and a cigar. What's up?
Also,
Psycho Crusher? What's up?
also another good example is fucking Jun, aka fucking Jin's fucking mom. She's only in the Tekken tag games because she's fucking dead and shit. Man, she could be in other fucking games, but yeah, I hate when they do that shit. You could still be on the fucking roster, you just can't be in the fucking story. But nah, they're dead, so you ain't be playable.
I think it's an excuse to not bring back some legacy characters, but having what they would consider the good canon reason to not do it. Because even for like, I can't remember which Clash of Ninja it is, but we're in Shippuden era, and you can still play as child Naruto and Sasuke. It's just a fucking fighting game. It's not like, again, you don't have to be in the story mode or story. So like, I don't accept that as an excuse, but I hear it. It is what it is. They said Jin's mom is like 22 from
She's still dead. Yeah, she's still fucking dead.
I still don't know how Akuma was in the Tekken universe, but I'm gonna stop. I think about it all the time, like, what? This wasn't a fun crossover? You talking to Heihachi, you know the mom? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, he a part of the canon story. I said, this man, Tekken got one of the dumbest stories I've ever seen in my life. But Jesus Christ Almighty,
That shit with the volcano just be killing me. I'm gonna throw you in. Now I'm gonna throw you. Now I'm gonna throw you. Now I'm gonna throw you back. I'm like, why? What's wrong with y'all? Get a new gimmick. This nigga just the Mishima family, whatever, just be throwing each other in the fucking volcano. Stop. What is good with them? First, I threw you in the volcano. My granddaddy threw me in the volcano, so I'm gonna throw you in the volcano. But I'll beat your ass and throw you back in the volcano. Now I got a son, but he threw me in the volcano. Why y'all like this?
Now this time I'm gonna throw you out a helicopter above the volcano. Like,
now we gonna fight in the volcano.
The dumbest shit I've ever seen. The fuck. Oh, I'm trying to kill the devil gene, but I ain't trying to kill it, but I'm trying to live because this and whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. Then this nigga go learn karate from Australians. I ain't man.
The one that I still really want to actually give a real earnest effort to, and I think I'm still gonna try is Samurai. Is Sam Show. I really like what I've done a little bit while playing it. That game is fun. I think Samurai Showdown. I think it's fun. I never played any Tekken games, but I know I like Heihachi. Akuma canonically fighting Asura was peak. I actually did like the crossover with Street. I don't know why Ryu was there. I don't know why I think he's nice. Fuck evil Ryu. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, him fighting Akuma was raw. The Ryu fight was raw too, but I'm sorry, y'all know I don't like Ryu. You lose. I think he's a bum.
He's a bum. He not. You don't think he is a bum? He's homeless. He does not own property.
he got a dirty ass. Well, I think in this game he's making him different a little bit. I think he finally got sandals. Like Ken Master's your best friend. He's rich. I'm not saying bum off of him, but you can't get some shoes, my nigga. You can't get a change of clothes, a nice place. I don't know, a job, janitor, starting out position. I don't know. He wear one white gi. Dirty as fuck, had no shoes on and he's walking around talking about the victories found in the heart of battle. You're a fucking bum. You're a loser. Get a job. Go do something, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this man?
And they had the audacity to try to make Chun Li his love interest. I'll kill everybody right now.
You don't deserve her. You don't
What?
deserve her. That
Bro,
shit
you
is.
don't bathe.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking annoying, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Ryu was an unserious person.
Yeah, we hate him. We hate him.
Naya, who was your favorite from Skullgirls? I started off a Cerebella and Fila. Then I like Parasol and Valentine. I think Eliza. I'd probably go with. I like Eliza. I like Eliza. Yeah, probably go with Eliza. I do fuck with Big Band secretly though. I'll go Eliza, Parasol, probably Fila. Cerebella I still like a lot, but it's one of those characters that like everyone was using her. It was like the most popular, so I kind of fell off. But Miss Fortune is cool. Yeah, I would go with Eliza and the Parasol. I'll go with those two. Those are probably my favorite two. I don't know if you know any characters from. I don't know if you played Skullgirls
No,
like
no,
that.
I know all of them. Fuck, I fucking had the game when it came out. I bought that shit when it came out.
I don't know if you like played
I
it like seriously. Is what I'm saying. Like I remember,
oh no, I don't. Yeah,
I went like really hard in Skullgirls for a time. Like I was like Skullgirls is still my favorite fighting game.
yeah. There's not a single fighting game that I went seriously for. But now Cerebella's cool. Like, bro, she a
Not even
mafioso and
Justice.
she fucking wrestle. Then she fucking wrestle. Like, hello.
Feel it?
Shout out Krillin. But I thought that the entire cast is pretty strong. Hey, all I know is that give me my fucking Philly art, give me my squiggly art, and I'm good.
Yeah, and bring back the panty shots. Stop being childish.
And there it is. We grown. Like, come on.
Misfortune from League, no misfortune from Skullgirls. What the fuck? I'll find a picture for you. She's the girl. She could take her head off. It was a pretty interesting gimmick. I'll show you what she looked like. But yeah, I love that. I'll never forget. I'll never forget. Well, I guess I can never forget either. But I'll never forgive that bitch ass nigga Mike Z for what he did
Man.
to that goddamn company. Fuck him forever for that, bro. For Indivisible, for the future of Skullgirls, all of that. Fuck that nigga. I can't believe he did that to me. To me specifically. I never got a chance to see Red from Transistor, and oh my god, bro, he does not deserve to see heaven. He needs to roast in the deepest pits of hell for that shit, bro.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
God damn it. The biddy with the big things, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like Umbrella and Peacock. Parasol, I like her a lot too, man. Hancock looking down someone that she looked up is still raw foolishness. Wow, her head game probably amazing. Dudums. I get it. I understand. I understood it when I seen it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can get any fighting game seriously. But maybe I'll have to just live with the fact that maybe it's time to enter the era of just being the best amongst my friend group and being okay with that. Instead of trying to go
Yeah.
online and compete with everybody and maybe that's what it is. But I spent a long time the reason that like the weird thing that happens to me a lot in this world is that people get into things way after I'm done, or
Same. I mean,
or
I do the
like
same thing.
yeah,
But yeah,
or like I've been so alone doing this thing that I'm just playing hands, whatever. I'll just stop, kind of thing. Where it's like, oh, not like for so long, even when I was on Twitter and stuff, niggas did not play fighting games. They did not like fighting games like that. There was a very few, and some people who watch FGC stuff, but no one played it seriously. I would actually argue Tekken 7 was when I started to see the biggest paradigm shift in terms of like at least this is anecdotally speaking. I'm not speaking like statistically, generally speaking. I know people like fighting games. I'll tell you what, like in my circle of what I see. Everyone all of a sudden was a fighting game head. I saw niggas even playing the Power Rangers one, going
yep.
crazy. And I'm like, where were all of you guys when I was trying to play Blast Blue? I was trying to play Injustice. I was trying to play Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, all of that.
Yeah, they were. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I even
It's
tried to
funny.
somewhat get the TL on Fantasy Strike because I thought it'd be an easy fighting game for people to get into because it's not a huge combo game, but it has all the other things, footsies, invincibility frames and zoning and blah blah blah. And I thought the game was fun. You know, like I don't get it. Like even some niggas now, like even like Nelly's always talking about Smash Brothers content. And I'm like, where were you when I cared?
See? Yep. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know exactly what he's talking about. Because I actually have some legitimate like FGC mutuals and shit. So I always have had that, at least a pocket of that fandom on my timeline. But yes, generally speaking, on anime Twitter, they was not playing no type of fighting game until fucking Tekken came on that PS4. I was there
agree.
for that. You know.
I'm a huge casual. I admit it. You look like you own an arcade fighting skip for my PC. I actually did have an arcade stick at one point, but I didn't prefer it to the controller. That was just me though. Now, mind you, for most games that I play or systems that I have, I kind of have my own controller. So, like, I'll show you an example. So, like, for my Nintendo Switch, like, this is the controller that I use. This is not like a Nintendo whatever controller. This is my own thing, and I'm actually very comfortable. So even when I had like a PS4 and PS3 and stuff, like for PS3, I had like I think I told you I had the Tron controller, the light up wired one, and lights up when you plug it in. So like I'm comfortable the way that I play most of the games that I like. But I'm a controller guy. I don't really the arcade era. As much as I got to play in arcades and there was like Palladium around here and stuff, is before me. It isn't my. It isn't. It's like the '80s or end of the '80s. I'm a '90s baby and born in '93, and by then arcades were like consoles were already out on home consoles and stuff, and arcades were becoming more of a dying thing. And I don't wasn't at the arcade at like 1 or 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? I could barely speak yet. So yeah, yeah. Tron Legacy. I think it was the newer Tron movie, not the old Tron. It was the newer one with the discs or something. I don't fucking know. It was in Dream Drop Distance Kingdom Hearts. That Tron. Okay, now what was yesterday? You asked me to resend you the link to only to end the stream. What was the point of that, Chief? What form of villainy is this? I just probably forgot. It was no villainy. That if anything is what do they call it? The banality of evil. I just didn't remember. I was not thinking about your booty rush Olympics, whatever the fuck it's called. That's not on my mind. The movie that deserved more but got cucked by the mouse. Dang. I never watched. I don't think I've seen that movie. Well, I guess I always argue if you played Kingdom Hearts and there's a movie you haven't seen, you saw the movie. 'Cause all of Disney Worlds do is retell the movie with Sora's bitch ass in it. So I might have seen Tron Legacy. I might have seen it. I don't know though. Like if you play the Little Mermaid world, you know what happens in the movie. By the way, I've been having rewatched that movie recently. Ariel's dumb as hell, bro. I don't rate her. She a dumb bitch. That's a dumb fish, bitch. She's stupid. She's so dumb. That's why I always rated Belle. Belle's a real one. But yeah, that's the last thing I had to speak on the fighting game stuff. So I don't know. I'll see. Maybe me and Simi will just play Mortal Kombat or something. I don't know. But Samurai Showdown is something I've been looking at. But I think my plan is to get into one platform fighter and one real fighting game. Because I can't really play more than 2 fighting games at a high level. I don't know if anyone else has this problem. I have the problem that when I'm playing one fighting game a lot, so let's say I'm playing Injustice all day, and then like Nat comes over like, yo, let's run some Smash. For like the first 16 minutes, I'm playing Smash Brothers the way like it's Injustice 2. It takes me a while to adjust. Like I'll walk backwards to block and be like, you imbecile, there's a block button. You know what I'm saying? Like I make dumb mistakes like that, or like if I reverse it, I'll try to spot dodge or dodge roll in a 2D fighting game. I'm like, what am I doing? So I can't really play too many at once. I gotta whatever. So I'm thinking probably Rivals of Aether 2 and or Rushdown Revolt, and probably Street Fighter 6 and or Mortal Kombat. I think you said it was 1 now, the reboot. I didn't even know that was a thing. I gotta look into that. So yeah.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Ariel was stupid in the original Fable. I haven't visited the original Fable in a really, really, really long time. So maybe she is just really stupid, anyways. But I'm like, you are 16 years old. You are tweaking. Stay in the ocean. What is good with you? I do that to any game. If I'm switching to that fast, I'd be holding the wrong buttons to block and jump and shit. Yeah, like One time I tried to. That's the only thing I never liked about Mortal Kombat is I don't like having a block button for traditional fighting games. I like to walk backwards, bro. I don't like that.
Same.
So I think for X, what used to throw me off is I think run. You have to like I think it's like was run just double. Maybe run was just double tap. Maybe I'm forgetting. Maybe I'm messing up the run. But I think block and meter burn were the same button, or something like that. I don't remember. Anyways, you have anything else you want to throw into the pot, brother?
Video games nice. Play them.
All right, man. We'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for coming. I think next time, what I want to do next views. Frame one is
He's still
actually-
saying that's so crazy.
I want I want to do like a show where we just showcase a bunch of games that we're interested in seeing and then talking about it after showing them the trailer. So like Born of Bread or whatever, and then show them that, and then like talk about all the indies and upcoming games we're interested in.
Oh,
Sound like
fantastic! That sounds like a fantastic fucking idea.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, so make. I mean, I don't know if you can remember this or not, but you should probably like make a playlist and then just save all the fucking.
That's way
trailers.
smarter. Yeah, so it just goes. Oh yeah, I should do that. I was gonna say I have a list
Yeah.
already, but yeah, make a playlist. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's smart. RP the tag team Booty Olympics. Watch it. All right. You know what? Where's it at? You want to watch the Booty Olympics?
What the fuck is the Booty Olympics?
It got 1 minute to move. It got a minute and a half to move me. Okay. No,
We supposed to be setting up his Steam Deck. What the fuck is the Booty Olympics?
Okay, so
He made the
basically-
freaking Keijo fucking video. It's probably
Yeah.
gonna piss me off. I don't find a lot of model niggas funny. But hey, all right, let's see.
It's got 2 minutes. You want me to put it? In
I like
Discord?
the anime. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I like the anime, but I don't find a lot of model niggas and niggas on the timeline funny like that. So it might just fucking piss me off.
You can see it.
All right, yeah, well, I'm in here. Let's see what the fuck going on.
All right.
I found the gold mine of sports anime, Kaijo. I know you heard of things
I
such
already-
as
I-
I already hate it.
Yup.
I said I promised 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go 2 minutes. But I just want you to know I already hate it.
We made
Blue
8 seconds.
Basket, Blue Cotton, Blue Lock, and Video Mars' second gaming channel. Subscribe. But where the real true peak comes, myself included, is Kaijo. And if you don't know what the exuberant, wuberant sport of Kaijo is, I got you. Ladies
Why is
and
he pronouncing
gentlemen,
Kaijo?
welcome to
It's
the grand
Keijo.
sport of Kaijo Waijo, a sport where you use the exceptional talent of things such as
I think I'm just too old to understand this type of humor. I think I'm just.
It's not even that. He's just not funny.
Oh,
He's just
okay.
not funny.
I don't know. This sounds like Zoomer talk or Alpha. What Gen Alpha?
Oh my googly woogly.
Like when scenes are switching too fast, like for too much over editing, it's jarring to me. I don't have any time to process what I'm looking at. It actually throws me off. I don't know if that's weird.
We're 33 seconds in.
Wait, did bro say cheeks?
Yeah, this is not funny. Yo, take it off. We can't make it 2 minutes.
Yeah, if you were
We can't.
confuzzily wuzzly by the art of that sport, basically two women
Confuzzily
only women compete in a
wuzzly?
high-level balanced battle where they can only use their yeeks or their cheeks. What better deal can you get than that?
Let's get it, ladies. 3, 2, 1,
It seems like everyone's going slow and I'll leave the prostate right here. What does the dilly do? We dang dang. We get that bit booty moving like she got me doing Atlanta. Hey, where's she going? Come back. Why is she following her? Excuse me, buddy. Look. Focus on me, because right now we're... Holy flapjack. Hey, buddy, you better slow down. It's more slippery than a fresh Mater right now. Oh, Fruit Loops, I'm surrounded. Come here.
It was at this moment that he knew. He
Freak. Take that. Booty canyon. Overboard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's enough gloating, buddy. We're about to take you out.
Oh my god, we did it. Stare at that timer. Oh my god, I made it. That shit not funny. Goodbye.